Yo, what's up everybody, it's Victon here with another video. Today we're actually going to be doing a pretty unique video for the channel. I thought this would be a pretty interesting little project to do for you guys. It's going to be a longer video for sure, so I'll try and put timestamp in as best as I can. So skip around to certain parts if you're interested in that. But basically what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be building a full character from the ground up, every single piece about the character, and then we're going to run a map at the very end. And specifically when I say map, kind of like the strat for this character in general. Basically, your guys are going to see from the very start of a POB up to planning how to purchase your items, purchasing the items, and then putting them on and making sure, you know, everything fits within a build and then it actually works well within the actual content that you want to be farming. I thought that would be interesting for newer to, you know, kind of more casual players, as far as, you know, how do you take a build that somebody, maybe a build designer, puts in their YouTube video or a guide on the forum, right? And especially ones that are like way more expensive than what you have currency for. For example, in this video, we're going to be specifically staying under my currency limit of 34 exalts and a couple in chaos, right? So I feel like most, a little bit more than casual players can handle like a 30 exalt build, right? So that's kind of what I'm going to set for this character here, is just a little bit over 34 exalts. And we're going to build an entire lightning arrow Deadeye character that is specifically going to be made for farming simulacrum splinters, which is a really cool strategy I've enjoyed quite a bit in the past leagues. It's a really chill strategy. You can usually get, you know, 200 plus splinters per map, which is roughly, you know, about 0.8 exalts in pure just like currency, right? Because you sell your simulacrum, the entire simulacrums for 1.3, 1.4 exalts per. So you're making, you know, quite a bit of just like easy currency without having to do like the nemesis farming where you're clicking 6,000 gajillion times, right? Which is fine. But certain people don't like that, including myself, right? I'd rather just click kind of like the big stack at the end of the map, which is pretty cool. And then, you know, just a couple nice things within the map, nice currency drops, or maybe you get a nice cluster jewel that sells for several exalts within this strat as well. So we're going to do that. And we're going to start by actually going over the path of building. I'm not going to really talk about it like it's like a build guide. I'm really just going to kind of show you guys a couple different things. And again, this is more of a tutorial video on how to build characters, right? Not specifically like this character in general. I really want to kind of teach you guys, just from my experience of doing probably hundreds of builds, really how to look at a POB and kind of figure out price points of different things. You know, what should you purchase first? What should you kind of save for last? And just kind of how you go about building the character, right? So let's just say, you know, I just saw a pretty cool guide online for this character right here. I downloaded the POB, I throw it in here, and this is like a fresh, you know, I've got nothing, right? Like, let's go back to my character. He literally has got nothing on him. He's level 93, which is, you know, pretty decent levels. I guess we have this, we have a lethal pride, which I will take out and then throw that in here. So we literally have nothing, right? And on top of that, my spec is probably not the exact spec that we'll need, so we'll need to buy regret orbs at some point, and respec as well. I'm also a raider, and I need to be a Deadeye, so we're gonna have to change our Ascendancy, and I'll show you guys how to do that as well, and the best way to do that. So just a lot of different stuff that you guys might encounter when creating a build. So let's start with the POB. Like I said, let's hop right in here, and we'll just kind of go over a couple stuff, again, on a high level, because I don't want to spend too much time on like the build itself, right? But of course, first and foremost, obviously the Ascendancy, right? We're not even a Deadeye, we're a Raider, so we're going to have to change that. And the way to change that is you go into a lab, and you want to make sure you fully have, basically it's 40 regret orbs, right? Because you're going to have to respec all of these. And it's 5 per, so you get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Now you don't have to respec this before you do the lab, and I'm going to do this within this video too, so I'll show you guys later, but you don't have to respec it before you do the lab. Just once you get to the very last boss, kill the last boss, go into the last room, there you go, pop all your regrets, unspec out all of this, click the divine font thingy, and you can respec. So I'll have to do that, right? So let's go back and let's see what else we need to do for this build. This is a level, it looks like a level 97 build, so you're going to always make sure that you want to kind of see where you're at with your build. So I'm about 4 levels, I think, lower than what this build is. So I would just kind of, look around here. I know that all of this is super important. I would probably just lose out on maybe one of my clusters. Looks like he's got 4 clusters here, and clusters are always kind of the last thing you do in builds, right? Those are more like, level 85 plus is when you're going to be doing clusters. And I'm going to be doing something also a little bit different here, because his build is running a Headhunter. And I do not have a Headhunter, right? This is only a 34 Exalt build. So what are we going to do? I'm sure you guys face that all the time, right? You go and click an awesome build and the dude's got a Headhunter and you're like, well, shit, I don't have a Headhunter. What do I do, right? So what I'm actually going to do, and I'll show you guys when we start purchasing items, is I'm literally going to buy a stat stick, because eventually I would want a Headhunter with this build. So I'm literally going to buy a belt that has like a little bit of life, decent strength and decent dex, right? I'm not going to put any resistances on it. I'm not going to get anything crazy on it because I don't want to have to redo my gear later. I basically want it to look like a Headhunter without the actual juice that comes with a Headhunter, right? But with that, so we're not going to have the Headhunter. We're going to have, hopefully I can fit in maybe 1 or 2 inspired learnings into this build, because that will be very, very good as a mid-level farmer of Simulacrum Splinters. So with that being the case, I'm going to have to change this up a little bit. As you can tell, he's got the Lionized Fall right here, so we can't put and that's very, very good, by the way. This is very, very good point, so I would not want to probably put one of my jewels in there. I might put one in here, but I probably would actually. I think he's just doing this for extra dexterity. This is a semi-dex stacking build to get extra damage, and I think he's just doing this for extra dexterity. It comes with quite a bit. So we're going to maybe take it out of there. We could always go down here and get this one. Probably this one is the easiest to just go ahead and put a inspired learning in there first. So let's go over to inspired. So basically what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm literally just kind of creating the build to match kind of what I want to do before I actually start buying stuff, right? So we're gonna put that in there. And the reason I'm doing that is because once I have the POB set up to kind of what I want to do with my character, it's gonna make it a lot easier to actually go out and start buying stuff compared to, if I've only loaded up his POB and then now I'm getting confused because, well, he's got a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not gonna have in my build because I'm not that rich, right? It's better to go ahead and make it look like the build that you wanna make, right? So we got an inspired learning here, so we need 4 of these. So we could do technically a +1 frenzy, or we could probably do this. On the cheaper builds, it's a lot easier if you can ever get like a little bit of extra all resistances within your tree somehow. It's fantastic because it just makes gearing out a little bit easier. So as you guys know or don't know, basically what inspired learning does is you have to have 4 socketed passives or like notables within this little circle, and if you do, it's a mini Headhunter. You steal 1 buff of rare monsters and it lasts 20 seconds, so it's like a mini little Headhunter, but it's very good for farming tough content. So with that, you know what, I'm actually going to save this already. Let's do a lightning arrow, a deadeye, guide, just in case this crashes, because POB does crash sometimes and it's super frustrating. So I went ahead and saved that up there. Very good. So with that, I have 1, 2, 3. I need 1 more, so we're gonna go ahead and get this. Now let's keep in mind that I'm level 93, so we need to have -7 points. So it's always 123 is the max. It's a level 100 character. So we would want, what is that? So we would want 116 points, and we can't go above 116 points when we do this build. And one thing will probably take a lot from, I think, the cluster jewels, because he's got a lot of cluster jewels. 10% chance to gain power charge, that's probably pretty good. Overshock, repeater, and eye to eye. I think we'll probably remove one of these. I don't think we need that one. Let's see what else we can remove. Quick getaway, pressure points. Quick getaway, pressure points, those are about a little under an exalt each. They're like 0.8 exalts, and a lot of this just comes from practice, guys. I just know some of this stuff off the top of my head. Like, for example, I know inspired learning kind of costs about 4 exalts, somewhere in there. And you need to price this stuff out before you just start buying stuff, or you're gonna, buy everything that's super expensive and you're gonna get down to it and you've got like 2 exalts left and you can't finish your build, right? So it's very important to plan this out before you actually start buying stuff. So we're at 117. We're actually pretty close here. We can remove maybe 1 point somewhere. Let's see. Could we do, what is this? Increase lightning damage, effective lightning ailments. That's actually pretty solid. Give me 1 point to lose. Where can I lose 1 point? Not really anywhere, huh? Probably just a quick getaway, I would think. Yeah, so we'll get rid of 1 quick getaway. It doesn't lose too much DPS. Over here you guys can see the DPS levels. I'm at 1.2 and it just goes up to 1.3, so not a big deal. Very good. So there we are. We're at 116. This is the points that I will spend with the build. Let's see how many points it would cost to get a second. Probably way too many, right? Probably way too many. We'd have to drop this entire cluster, I think, in order to get that. So let's just try it. 116. Let's go here. We would want to do like, I think you can do this. This would be good. And then we would do 1 more inspired learning just so I can look at the little circle. That's 2. Does this count? I don't think this counts. Move bleeding when you use a guard skill. Guard skills have increased duration. I don't think that counts though, does it? Probably not, Sag. Maybe do we do the frenzy? And then we would do, no. I mean, you have to, right? You have to do that one. 1, 2, 3. So you got to do that, which is pretty much worthless, which kind of sucks. So that's okay. So 120. So that's too many. We can't even do that anyway. Okay, so we're just gonna do. Well, I mean, what we would have to lose? We'd have to lose a whole nother. I probably actually would want that. I would probably drop the quick getaway ones. Let's see, that's attack damage leached his life. That's pretty good. I'd probably have to remove both of those, and then I still can't even do it. I think we're just gonna stick with 1 inspired learning and see if that's okay. Do that. So 1, we can get that, and we can get. Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. Let's see. What do we drop? We have 1 extra point here that I don't know what I did with. Put it at, probably put it. Oh yeah, it's 1 of these quick getaways. Okay, so let's save. Guys, make sure you save all the time when you're messing with builds. Like I said, maybe it's just me and my POB, but mine crashes all the time. Hopefully it doesn't crash here while I'm doing this for you guys. Okay, I think this is good for the path of building itself. Not too much that we got to do in the path of building. We'll do a lot of this later when I start buying stuff. But definitely go through it and look at all of the variants of gems. Some of these might be super expensive, so kind of keep that in mind, like off the top of my head. Let's see if I kind of notice any crazy ones. Maybe the anomalous sealskin, I don't know. Anomalous inspiration probably is expensive, but I don't know. I'll have to check. But not too much. It doesn't look too bad as far as the skills. And I guarantee like a lightning arrow is not too crazy, maybe an exalt or so for a 2120. And again, if you can't afford some stuff, maybe we just do a 21-0, right? And let's even see, right? So 1.3 basically, let's go down to a 2020, 1.28. Yeah, so it's probably better to, let's see. 0, 1.29, why did that not change? It's probably 20% chance to shock. Gotcha. So literally, probably better to just get a 2020. It's going to save us a lot of currency. Very good. We're probably not going to be able to get all this stuff, right? So awaken elemental damage with attacks. Let's just go ahead and remove that. Let's do elemental damage with attacks, because I know that I'm not going to be able to afford that, and I know I'm not going to be able to afford that. Cold damage. Added cold damage. 2020. So we're down to 1.1 million now. Again, not too bad. And we're only going to be farming a tier, I can't remember what, I think we're like at tier 10s or something to start out. And with these strategies, you can do a lot lower maps too. Like you can start by doing tier 3, like some of these people doing towers and stuff. Obviously this isn't Magic Find, but the same concept exists with simulacrum farming, simulacrum splinter farming, is you can start lower and go up as your build progresses. Okay. And let's see if I need to change anything else. I don't think so. Within here. Okay, cool. Moving on to our items. So let's take a look at the items, and I know for sure, just off the top of my head, that this is a very expensive bow, so we're not going to get a bow this good. This will probably be, the bow and the body armor will be the most of our profit spent for sure. We'll have to see how much these cost, but I think we'll get a cheap bow for sure. And basically what we'll do is we'll get a bow that has the +2 arrows, that has that cold damage attacks with 10 dexterity, but the flat roll there is going to be much lower on the one that we buy. And I might have the other stuff too. Let's go down to the quiver. We can probably get a pretty basic quiver, so that I think will be easy peasy. The Enchant. Again, this one has lightning arrows, hits 2 additional enemies, which is obviously fantastic for a enchantment. However, we're going to skip that most likely. We'll see how much the cost is, but we might have to skip that. The body armor, I think I'm going to craft this myself, which actually is going to be good for you guys, because I'm going to show you guys how to craft a couple of these items. It's much cheaper to craft this than just buy it. I think there was maybe like a couple, I checked a few days ago, and there was a couple for like 10 exalts, which we can definitely make it for cheaper. And then it like jumped up to like 20, so there might not, I don't even know, maybe there's not even any on the market right now, but you can definitely craft this for a lot cheaper. Hands of the High Templar, we'll have to see about that. I think the LE weak on hit is probably the most important thing there. Boots, let's see, does he have any crazy stuff? Got elusive on critical strike, we're probably not going to get that. Pretty basic amulet, Mark of the Elder, which is very good. If you ever get a Mark of the Elder, you need to make sure that your other ring is a shaper ring, so it's going to be this ring, which is a shaper ring, which looks pretty basic as well, which is actually pretty good. And then we'll just buy a belt, like I said, that emulates a headhunter as far as stats. Watcher's Eye. If you ever see Watcher's Eyes in a POB, of course those are always going to be expensive, most likely. Just know that you can only do, maybe you do like one of the 2 stats, like, and we'll figure it out sometime here when I get to the Watcher's Eye. We'll figure out if that attack damage is better with precision, or if the cold damage is better, and then we'll go from there. And then there's a couple cluster jewels, and then there's that one Inspired Learning, then there's the Lionized Fall. Strength required. It looks like we're a little low on strength. Oh, that's because we don't have the belt. We should be good on the belt. Once we get the stat stick, I think we'll be okay. So I think we have a pretty good starting point here. Calcs. Let's see, make sure our hit chance is at 100%, which it is. You can see that up here, hit chance 100%. Always trying to get your hit chance like at least 99 to 100. It's basically, so let's say that your hit chance was 95, right? You're basically doing 5% less damage, which is really bad. So like if you got it from 95 to 100, you're basically doing 5% more damage. So it's very important on attack builds to get your hit chance up to 100%. Let's look down here. He's capped fire, cold, and lightning. He is not capped on chaos. It looks like he hasn't focused on chaos at all. I think that is fine for the content that we're doing, because we are an evasion build, so we're kind of just banking on not getting hit. And then if we do get hit, I do remember seeing a cast on death portal, which is totally fine. I actually like that for these type of builds. Yep, cast on death portal. So that's actually totally fine with me. Anything else before we move on to start buying some of this gear? None of this is set up. Let's see, shocked, they're always going to be shocked. They're going to be chilled. And is the enemy a boss? No, because we're going to be doing only mapping on this character. It's probably all I want to do over here. I don't want to do too much, but it's definitely always going to be chilled and always going to be shocked. I don't think I need to turn anything on here. I think maybe Tailwind. Let's see. Yeah, so that automatically does Tailwind. I think that is all. Okay, cool. So that's the POB. Let's save it and let's start pricing stuff out. So this is what I like to do when I kind of have a full build in front of me and I want to start a new build. So I have all the items that I want to get. I'm going to go over to a fresh PoE trade, right? And I'm going to do searches for almost every single piece of gear. And I want to get an idea of cost for all of the pieces before I start purchasing stuff. So let's look at the bow. I know the 2 most expensive things are going to be the bow and it's going to be the chest piece. So let's look at the bow first. So I see the bow here. The most important thing is bow attacks fire 2 additional arrows. So I'm going to go over to add stat filter and I'm going to do fire 2. Nope. Maybe let's just do 2. Oh, that's right, because it's 2. It's let's do additional arrows. There we go. Bow attacks fire additional arrows. Let's do the minimum value of 2. Let's go back, and then let's do the second most important, which is the adds 2 to 4 cold damage to attacks with this weapon for 10 dex. So we're going to do 10 per 10 dexterity. Let's see what that per 10 dexterity. Here it is right there. Adds cold damage per dexterity. And then let's see. So we could just check that out. Let's just see what the cost of that is. So 6 link. Let's do that. This is going to be like a okay, these are really expensive. I don't know why they're so expensive. I wonder, you know what? I wonder if it's all the magic find people. I remember like 2 weeks ago, these were like 5 and 6 exalts. What happened? Okay, so we're not going to do that. Let's see. So if you ever run into this situation, which you absolutely might, what you could do is do this. Let's go over to POE.ninja. We could go to builds. Let's do lightning arrow, and let's see what other people were using early on in the league, right? So we're going to do time latest snapshot, right? So this basically what this does is you can see what type of gear people were using on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, 5, 6, which is really good. So what I would do is I'd go to like week 1 and I would search and just kind of see what bows people are using in this week 1. And I kind of want to do somebody that probably has roughly the same type of stuff that I would want. And I'm trying to get a little bit more life on this build as well. So maybe we check this guy right here. Let's open up a couple, right? Open up that guy and that guy. So he's just got a Chin Soul, which is definitely cheap. This guy's got a Death's Opus, which we could probably do for pretty cheap. Let's see. This guy also has an Enchant, which is what we're doing. Members of harder to a creeping faucet. This is exactly what we're doing. So this seems like already like a cheaper build of what I'm looking to do, which is pretty good. So maybe we do the Death's Opus. So let's throw that into the POB. Death's Opus. Open that up. And one of the reasons this is good is it has that 2 additional arrows. It's also got a bunch of crit chance. It's a little slow of a bow though, which kind of sucks. And we'd obviously try and get a good rolled one, something like that. So you guys can kind of, by the way, if you ever want to add an item, let me just show you guys. So you can type it into here, right? So deaths. I want to make sure can't spell. I want to make sure I teach you guys as much as possible while I'm doing this, and I might skip over stuff because it seems natural for me. So I apologize. I got to kind of slow down a little bit. But yeah, so you click on the item. If you double click on it, it brings it up over here and you can modify it. So like, for example, if we want to change the critical strike chance a little bit higher, physical damage a little bit higher, and this physical damage a little bit higher. So it's like a decent bow, right? And then we would hit add to build. So let's add that to build. Okay, so I'm sure the DPS is going to go way down. Let's see. Actually, it didn't even go down that much. Not bad. So we're at 1.1. So let's look at a Death's Opus 6 link. Death's Opus 6 link. And you just open it's right here. It's where the 6 link. You type that in. See. Wow. Yeah. See, 30 chaos. Okay. Obviously, these have probably some nasty crangles. Deal no physical. That's not great. Although, you know what? I don't think we do much physical, right? Let's see. So in order to tell how much damage you're doing of each type, so you can do this. You go over into configuration. Nope. You go over into calcs, and then click the skill that you're using. So I'm using a lightning arrow. And then you can see it over here. It says skill hit damage, right? And then you can see how much lightning damage you're doing, how much cold, fire, and chaos. So we're doing basically no physical damage. So that's good. So that bow is actually totally fine, I think. Let's actually check it, right? So in order to check something, and by the way, I might not get this, but I just want to show you guys kind of how to do this, right? So on the POE trade website, if you click this little button right here, it's a plus sign. It basically copies the item. Okay, so I'm going to copy it. I'm going to alt tab, and we're going to go to our items tab here, and we're going to Control V to paste it in here. Control V. There you go. So there's the exact item that I just copied from there. As you can tell, it even has, price that was on the website. I'm going to add it to the build. I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to click it, and I'm going to see what it does to our DPS. So we lose a little bit more DPS than that one that I had made there, but basically I can tell that the added physical damage modifier really didn't affect the damage too much. I think it's probably just a lower roll of everything. It's a little bit lower roll. So let's go back. Let's look for, actually, let's, this is pretty cheap. So I think we'll probably do one of these Death's Opuses. Let's see if we can glean anything from this guy's tree. Yeah, I mean, literally nothing too crazy with this build, and that's about where we were at with the 1.1 million. Bow attacks, fire additional arrow. He has +1 on the, and he has pierce, which is interesting. Not sure if I like the pierce. Probably wouldn't do that. Then he's got a Hyri's Ire, which is probably pretty good, but I want to do something a little bit different. We're going to craft our own chest piece. Well, at least we'll see the cost of crafting our own chest piece. If we have to get, you know, one of these, then we might get this, because I do know that these are pretty cheap. Oh, those are pretty cheap. Okay, cool. So let's get out of here. And I'm going to leave this guy's open. I'm going to drag it over here just so we can kind of have this up in the background. Let's open a new tab here, and let's look at actually the body armor, because I know that that is probably the second most expensive. Actually, let's check Ascendancy Chant. It's probably, what, a couple X? Ascendancy Chant Iron, that's what it's called, right? Ascendancy Chant, yeah. Very good. So just a basic one is about 80 chaos, and I guarantee getting anything with so here's another tip. If I want to search for an item that has, like, let's say I want a helmet, and I know the best enchant is that lightning arrow hits 2 additional targets, but it's probably going to be pretty expensive, right? So you can do something over here where you add stat group, and you can do count, and I want to say 1. So that means that it has to have one of these things that I'm going to select here, right? So lightning arrow hits 2 additional enemies. Lightning arrow does extra damage, and then I do know that 40% is the max for like an Uber, and then I'm going to leave that one actually at 1 or 2. That's fine with me. Let's see what else that we have. We're doing Grace. I know that we're running Grace. Maybe we could do Grace has mana reservation efficiency. What else are we doing? Let's go back and look at the build here. Skills. Blood Rage. We could do a Blood Rage one. Herald of Ice. Hatred. It's got Hatred. Let's do Hatred. Hatred has mana reservation efficiency. Juice reservation. Oh, what the hell is the difference? Juice reservation? Yeah, it's got to be this one, right? I'll do that one. And then I think blood. What was it called? Blood Rage. I think there's a good one for this one for a DPS one. It gives you increased attack speed. So there you go. So it's got to have at least one of these. So let's see. So we have Grace has mana reservation on this one. That would help us with casting. Blood Rage, there's that 12%. And that is the highest. So what I did right there, let me show you guys. If you ever want to see, like, let's say if I don't know if this is the highest roll, maybe there's a 24% one. I have no idea, right? If you click on it right here, it's actually going to filter it by the highest one. So let's say I want one for whatever reason with the highest amount of attack speed. I would click attack speed and it filters it. And now it's showing me the highest attack speed first, then it goes down from there. All right, so let's go back to search. Lightning arrow damage, maybe. So again, let's check it, right? So let's check this Blood Rage one. Let's check Blood Rage. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna go to my items. I'm gonna paste it. I'm gonna add it to build. I'm gonna go over to helmet. Now, here's one thing. The lightning arrow has 2 additional hits. That's not gonna show up as DPS right here, because it's more of a quality of life thing. It's just gonna help your clear speed. But we're gonna check those other ones because those we can compare the DPS to those. So we're at 1.1 million with that helmet right there. Now let's check the lightning arrow damage one. Add to build, helmet. It's basically the same. So probably the lightning arrow one is better because you're not always gonna have blood rage on all the time. However, I might want to do actually this grace one just to make attacking easier. Add to build. Let's see what it changes our deeps to. We really don't lose that much damage, honestly. And we get a lot more mana to use as well. We go from 38 mana up to 81, so actually pretty significant. So I actually might get one of these grace ones. I'm going to curse you with silence on hit. That sounds awful. Let's get this one, probably, for 1 exalt. That's not bad. Okay. Then it goes, okay, so now here's another little tip. As you can tell, this one goes from 1 exalt to 2 exalts. It's actually a pretty big jump. So I know that, I mean, 1 exalt is not too bad. If we're talking about like 5+ exalts, that's a big chunk of our budget of 35 exalts, right? But 1 exalt, I can probably go ahead and purchase this just because I don't want to pay 2 exalts. If this happens to go away in the meantime, I'd rather just pay 1. So I'm actually going to go ahead and purchase this. So let's make sure it's probably okay. I think it's got decent rolls. It's nothing crazy here. Let's see. Okay. And this is what I need, right? Adds an Enchant. I know there's several of those. I just want to make sure. Adds an Enchant. Yes. Okay. Very good. All right. Let's purchase it. And let's pray to RN Jesus and Christ Wilson. Ah. Okay. I did not want to pay 2 exalts when I could pay 1. Very good. So let's go purchase this. Our first purchase, boys. Very good. Trade. Nope. He didn't want to trade me. Come on, brother. You guys are also going to experience the horrors of trading in Path of Exile in this video. Sounds great, doesn't it? Alright, so we got our first item. Very good. Moving on to our next one. Let's see. Mark, I mean, we could, and another thing, I usually do the uniques first because it really doesn't change too much. Once you start getting into like your amulets, your rings, your boots, that's when you really got to start juggling like your resistances. So I do those kind of last. I would like to get all this stuff first. So let's definitely look for a Mark of the Elder. You know what actually we should do? Let's pull up an Inspired Learning. Let's get an idea of how much these cost. Inspired Learning. Okay, so 4.3x. 4.4, 4.4. So let's remember that. 4.4x for an Inspired Learning. In fact, let's just go ahead and purchase one of these because this is probably the second most expensive item. The chest is going to be our first. So let's just go ahead and purchase one of these. 20% to avoid being poisoned. Sure. There's probably not a lot of others. Minions deal with decent corruptions. Can I be cursed with silence? That doesn't really help us. Okay, he wants to buy anyway. Okay, so here's another cool tip, right? So 4.3 exalts. There's a couple things that you can do for you guys to quickly know how much 0.3 is. The one that I like to use is this thing that I have. It's a tool called Awaken PoE Trade. So you can check anything, but like I just hit it on the exalt itself. And up here in the top left, it says 145. So that means that exalts are 145 right now. If you click this, super cool. It actually shows you exactly what, 0.1, 0.2 and all that is. He wanted how much? He wanted 4.3. So 0.3 is 44 chaos. So he wanted 4 exalts and 43 chaos. 43 chaos. Very good. I hope that was not the guy that I'm trading with. Let's see. Yep, it should be good. All right, Inspired Learning has been purchased. That is definitely the biggest item of the build. One of the biggest items of the build. Let's put that in there. Very good. I know that I need those 2 points. I have 1 refund point. Hooray. Get it on there. All right, let's go back to our hideout. So Inspired Learning is purchased, and I'm actually going to leave all these links up here because I do want to create a document for you guys if you guys do want to make this build for to make it easier for you guys. You'll have all the trade links. All right, next item. Let's check out, like I said, that Mark of the Elder Steel Ring. Mark of the Elder Steel Ring. Very good. Now I know that these can roll really high with, so let's just see, right? So 8 chaos, they're pretty cheap. And they go from 60 to 80% attack damage if your other ring slot is Shaper, which is the most important thing. Obviously it's nice to get some extra life, and obviously nice to get a little bit extra cold damage right there. But the most important thing that's going to give you a lot of the damage is the attack damage one. So check this out. Again, remember how I said that you can filter? I know that this item is a ring and you can actually put catalysts on it. So you can put attack catalysts and make it go above 80. So now it's at 96. So that means that this person already has a pretty good rolled one, and then he put catalysts on top of it. So let's see here, to 52, that's pretty mediocre, 6%. We're looking at 110 chaos. Let's see if I have any myself. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that. I'm not going to use any of my stuff. I'm going to purchase everything for you guys so you guys can see what it is, like a raw, to see what it actually costs. Okay, I mean, so 1 exalt basically is what this is going to be. 33.57. Probably, and I'm probably not going to do any fancy crangles. I usually do like to kind of look at some crangles for my gear, but I'm probably not with this build. That's actually probably not bad. Nah, 2x. We're stepping up. We're stepping it up. Let's go back down to 1x. 96, 8% max life. This one's not bad. This one's not bad. So let's do this one. Oh, AFK. Please, sir. And another tip there is I would always message people, even if they're listed. So he's not listed as AFK, but even if there's a guy that's listed as AFK and he's got an item that you want, message him anyway. A lot of people just kind of AFK in their hideout, but they'll still trade you. Maybe they're working or something. Six years later. Oh no. There we go. 1x. Okay. Very good. 2 items purchased. We have spent 2x so far. Moving on to the next item. Open a tab here. We're gonna have 6,000 tabs by the time we're done with this. Okay, so let's do. Oh no, brother, you're crazy. I don't have gear for that. I don't have monies for that. I'm a broke boy. Has no funds. All right. Hands of the High Templar. I'm just curious what these cost. Let's see. So we're gonna do elemental weakness on hit, and this is the implicit. That's another thing to note, is that if you ever see corruptions like this, where is it? So like if you see it above that line, that means it's a corrupted implicit modifier. So somebody used a Valor orb on it, and in that case you want to make sure when you're searching in here, elemental weakness on hit, that you do this one, this implicit, and it's this little green icon right there. Okay, and then we'll type in hands of, there we go, the High Templar. Let's do that. The cheapest one is 1 exalt with just that. Actually, that's not too bad. I like this one actually. It's got 12% life too. Middle of the ground resistances. It's not bad for 1x. 1.2. So 29 more chaos for 3% more fire and lightning. Probably not worth. Let's purchase this one, because I do think I want this. Yeah, I was debating it earlier. I do think I want this item. 1x. Okay, doing so good so far. We're not paying too much for any of these items so far. So far, we are on track to hit our budget. Let's see what our next one is. Oh, here he is. Raid. Sweet Jesus. This is already a 40-minute video. Boys, I think this is going to be a long one. Alright, this one's 51 strength. That should be fine. Alright. Okay, very good. Can't wear that yet, but that's fine. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get that stat stick belt then, right? Let's do strengths, dexterity. We're going to do 40 and 40 because I know that you can use catalysts on these for an extra 20%. So that'll bring us up to about 60-60. Let's do an abyss. No, let's do Stygian. Should we do a Stygian? Yeah, no, let's check. Let's check the different prices. Let's do life. And then let's literally just do like 50. We're cheap. We're cheap. Okay, so like this. This is actually pretty good. 10x. Seems legit. 1x for this. It's not bad. 35 chaos for this. Yo. So another good thing though is always like never undersell yourself, right? Like if okay, so like this, 35 chaos or 1x, right? Let's really look at the differences between them, because if the 1x is better, just pay for the 1x. You know what I mean? So we only got the 54 life, which is pretty poopy. 24 wed. It does have some resistance though. Did that 1x one have resistance? Did not. Oh yeah, that's why I don't want resistance on there anyway. So that actually leads me more towards this one. Back flask duration, which is whatever. Maybe we just do this one for 1x. Let's just do that. Because I really want it to be just kind of a stat stick. Everybody's actually trading here. I'm sure you guys are used to it too. You message somebody, says they're online, they're ready to go. Just never respond back to you. Feels bad. Everybody's been good so far. Hope I don't jinx myself. Oh, nope. Hi. 1x. Okay, there's our stat stick. Now remember that we need to get in intrinsic catalysts. What we're gonna do there is I'm gonna sell them to myself. Let's go to tabs, because I probably have some. We'll see if I do or don't. Yeah, I've got a shit ton. So let's see what they are. They are 0.45. So like you're talking like what? 9 chaos. Let's take 9 chaos out of here and put it somewhere. Party. Where did I have my other tab? I had another tab in here. There we go. All right, so I purchased it for myself just to save us some time, but I took the 9 chaos out of our budget. So now we want to do this. So let's make it 20%, and we're just gonna get some extra stats. Very good. 63 and 52 now. So it's basically like the stats that we would get on a headhunter. So I'm just prepping for that, like I said. Cool. Which means we can now use Hands of the High Templar. Very good. We are getting places, boys. We're getting places. Okay. So what are we at right now? We're at 26x. Let's do should we get the body armor out of the way? Let's get the body armor out of the way. Let's do that. So let's go to our thing here. We need to find one that is I think it's Hunter. So socket attacks have -15 to total mana cost. Let's do that. Did I open up a new thing? Yes. Socketed attacks have -15 to total mana cost. It needs to have, okay, so here's another good tip. If you ever want to have like Hunter influence, Warlord, anything like that, you just type Hunter in here and then has Hunter influence. Easy. Now let's do this. Let's check. Anytime you awaken or orb stuff, it's always smart to check which one is more expensive, especially when you're doing a 6-link. So let's check a 6-link that has socket attacks have total mana cost. And let's do, we need to make sure this is an evasion armor. I'm going to do minimum of 1 there. And I want to do, that's probably fine. And then we'll search. Okay, you know what, let's actually do corrupted as well. We're going to do corrupted is down here. We're going to hit no. We do not want it to be corrupted because I don't want it to be crangled. Okay, now here's what's going to be a problem. Is a lot of these are already done, right? So, I mean, this is basically what I want right here. This is what I want for 11x, but we can do it cheaper ourselves. Are there any cheaper ones? Additional curse, that. Here's this one without additional curse for 6x. I wonder if we could just buy this. So let's see. It's got an open prefix, so yes, we could actually. This actually is probably the best option to do, even though I wanted to show you guys how to do this yourselves. This is actually probably the cheapest option here. So what I can do is I can still show you guys how to do it technically, because this is definitely, so I'm going to buy this and then I'll show you guys. Offerings, that's terrible. That one. And this was an assassin's garb as well, which is what I wanted. That's 6x. That's a big chunk, boys. That's a big chunk. So here's what we're gonna do on this, and I'll just kind of tell you. So, right, so we're gonna remove this craft right here, and then we're going to put on suffixes cannot be changed, and then we're going to go on TFT, and we're gonna purchase crafter. What is it called? It's called reroll caster. We're gonna do that, and that's gonna give us our curse, additional curse. Let's buy this, and then once we buy it, I'll show you guys how to actually craft this. Oh no, sir, don't leave me hanging. Okay. Everything's fine. 6. So we're down to 20x now. We're down to 20x. Then I'm also gonna buy all the gems as well. We gotta make sure we save enough for that too. All right. Oh, it's split. Is that gonna mess anything up? Hold on. Can you beastcraft on split? POE can beastcraft on split item. Cannot be used on split item. Oh, boys, we saved ourselves. Actually, I'll pass. Sorry, brother. Brother. Okay, we saved ourselves there. So there you go. Good tip. Let's go back. If you ever have one that has split on there, you cannot beastcraft on there. So I actually would not be able to remove that. So this one I could do. I could do this one. That kind of sucks. Having the effect offerings on there is poo-poo. It really does nothing for us. But I could do that one if I wanted to. That one is not good. So 6x or 8. Assassin's garb here, 10. That's actually not bad, but really that helpful. Okay, so here's another thing, right? So if we're gonna purchase this for 6 exalts, let's figure out how much on TFT it is to purchase. Oh, I don't have Discord up. Oh no. Discord. Where are you? Let's see here. TFT, where are you? There we go. All right. Let's do reroll caster. 10C. Okay, super cheap. Do caster, maybe? Reforged rare caster, more common. Okay, so they're super cheap. They're super cheap. Okay, so it's definitely better to purchase this guy. This guy for 6. Asian. That just sucks. We're gonna. Oh well, it's not a huge deal. Effective offerings literally does nothing for us. But this one is not split, so this one works for us. We could, I guess. Let's do one thing first. Let's do one thing first. The other one is, what was the other one? Body armor. The attacks have the critical strike chance, so we could do critical strike chance. One. We want to make sure it's a tier 1 roll, so we're gonna do that. And we do need a 6 link. This, because this might be cheaper. Corrupted, no. No. So these are a lot cheaper, so I could. Okay, so I could show you guys. See if we can make it for cheaper than 6x. Awakener's Orb. And I'm sure we can. Awake. 2x. Yeah, much easier. So let's just do this. Let's do this. Or actually. Do Elder too. Warlord influence. Yeah, 5x. Guess you could do Elder. Let's check that. How's Elder influence? You would still. I would still need to buy, but I could buy the minus 15 mana cost of that other one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's see what our colors are, if it's going to be hard to color this. I don't think so. Weapon 1. Oh, it's fine. Green, 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 red, red, blue. Not that big. Are there any Assassin's Garb ones? Probably. Oh, no. Doesn't look like. Oh, no. Go on. 2x. So we're still cheaper. Okay, so, well, not one good. I was trying to give you guys a tip. Let's see if I can give you a tip on any of these other ones. Yes. Well, thing. All right, I'll just show you. Okay, so here's the tip. When you're buying anything to Awakener's Orb something, and basically, I guess, precursor what Awakener's Orbs is, right? So is Awakener Orb is you're taking 2 items and you're taking the specific one modifier from each of the items and you're putting it onto a single item, right? So this is an Elder item and this is an Elder mod. Attacks have critical strike chance. So you always want to make sure that when you purchase these, that you don't buy one that has multiple of the same thing here, right? So this one is attacks have to critical strike chance of the Elder. So you want to make sure that none of these other ones are of the Elder. If there's 2, then you don't buy it, because that would not work with an Awakener's Orb. Only if there's 1. All right. I think this is going to be too complicated for the video here. So what I'm going to do is, I think we're just going to purchase. Where did it go? Hunter influence. This 6x one. No, not that one. That one's split. This one. This guy, I think. 6x, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna purchase this. Oh, there already is 6x over there. And then I will show you guys how to craft it as if I was actually doing it. Sometimes, I mean, this is a good lesson too, though. Sometimes it might just be cheaper to go ahead and purchase something than it is to buy or to craft it yourself. It's rare, but it does happen. And in this case, it definitely is cheaper to do that. It's probably not cheaper. It's probably about 2 exalts more expensive but the crafting process would take probably a while, and this video is already going to be massively long. Hunter, Warlord as the prefix. Okay, so this is fine for what we need. Okay. Now I will show you guys how to do it, right? So, yep. Okay, so in order to craft this, you would Awakener's Orb 2 items together. One of the items would have socketed attacks, have -15 in mana cost. The second would have the attacks to critical strike chance. You would Awakener's Orb them together, and you would get an item similar to this, okay? So that's basically what we just did. We just skipped the step of Awakener's Orbing them together. Now, there's 2 outcomes that are going to happen. If they're, here, I'll show you guys in Craft of Exile. So let's pretend that's it. Let's pretend that we have mod pool. Let's just throw on an evasion roll and then a life roll. And let's also throw on another evasion roll. So let's say you got an item something like this, right? So you have prefix, 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 suffix, suffix. This is okay for us. This is actually okay for us. And here's how we're going to craft it. If you get 3 prefixes and 2 suffixes, there's 2 ways. There's 2 crafting methods that I'll show you guys. There's one if there's 3 prefixes and 2 suffixes. The second one is easier, that if you get 3 suffixes and 2 prefixes, which is actually what I have. The one that I bought is that. So this one is much easier to craft on. But if you get unlucky and you get 3 prefixes, here's how you would fix it. So you would have an item something like this. You would want a Beastcraft, and you would want to get this guy right here, which is remove a prefix and add a suffix. So what that is going to do is literally what it says. It's going to remove one of these prefixes and add a suffix. Now the reason that we're doing that is because we will after that have to bench craft a prefix, and I'll show you here. So we would do this one, and it just removed one of those and it added a suffix of dexterity. So now we're at a place where we have 2 prefixes and 3 suffixes, which is ideally what we want. In this case, what we're going to do is you're going to go to your bench. We're going to go to prefixes, and you're going to do suffixes cannot be changed, and you're going to craft that for, I think it is, let's check, is it 1 or 2x? Suffixes cannot be changed is 2 exalts. So we're about to spin that on this piece right here. So you would craft that, suffixes cannot be changed, and then we're going to go on to the TFT Discord, or if you guys have this harvest craft yourself, of course, then you're fine. We're going to do harvest crafting. We're going to do reroll caster. Reroll caster. And you don't need to do reroll plus. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Reroll caster. Doing it this way guarantees that you can apply an additional curse. We got like, that's probably actually unlucky on this craft because we want to be able to craft it ourselves. Most of the time you're going to be able to have an empty prefix here, which would be nice because then you could just bench craft. Let's see, we would bench craft on this one probably the percent. Where are you? This one. There you go. Wow, I rolled terrible, but you get the point. So this is a completed item. The only time that it would brick the item is, I mean, I guess it wouldn't brick. You would have to annul. If you got a full item on the Awakener's Orb, which is pretty rare. So let's say you got 3 prefixes and 3 suffixes. At that point, you have to annul. And then it's the same process as where we were just a second ago. You would annul, and you would hope that you hit one of your prefixes to remove, and then you just do what I just did. And if you hit one of your suffixes, then the same thing. You would do prefix, you would beastcraft one of your prefixes to suffixes. So that's what we just did right there. What we're going to go ahead and do is crafting bench. We're going to take this, and we're going to do suffixes cannot be changed. Craft this, and then now we're going to go purchase on TFT somebody to reroll caster, reforge caster. 20C, and I'm gonna probably choose somebody that has a little bit more reputation. You can tell by their colors right here. Let's do somebody that posted recently as well. Reforge caster. This guy's got a nice pretty color, so he should be good. 20C, so he's good to go. Reforge caster. You would click it, and it takes you to his place over here. And I guess I didn't really mention that. Up in the search bar of your Discord, you would hit search, and then I would type caster, and then that's how I got to where I was, caster. But you would click his little thing and it jumps to it, and now I'm going to message him, do you still have Reforge caster? And hope that he does, and then we're going to do that, and we should be good to go on our chest. Yes, sir. Von Victon underscore Scourge IGN. I think he said 20C, so we're gonna tip him 20C. Hi. Hello. Go to his hideout and let him do the magic. Very good. How much chaos, or how much currency do we have left? That is a guild stash. We have 18, 91. I think we're making a pretty good progress here. Confirm. Yes. Suffixes cannot be changed. Yes. There you go. You can apply an additional curse. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna sell this. I'm just not gonna put it in my tab. That's a big sale. Can't pass this one up. Can't pass this one up, but I'll put that in my different tab. And while I'm doing this, I can give you guys a little tip. So this thing that you see down here, it's actually called POB LURKER. I like it quite a bit. It helps you with your trading. So you can see I clicked this and it invited him to the party. And then you can see over here it says sell. So if I click that, it's actually going to highlight it in my tab here, which is pretty cool. And if I click it again, it's going to trade him. I'm going to throw it in there, 8x. I'm going to accept. When I do that, it's going to auto kick him as well and send him a nice little friendly message. Thank you, stay sane. Very good. So pretty cool. I'm not going to do that one though. So let's move this into this one. Very good. All right, so chest is done. What did we get here? Prefix. We got hybrid. That's actually not bad. So we can craft, I don't know which one would be better. Let's see. Life, probably just the flat life. 71, literally the worst roll possible. I'm gonna do a couple. 71, wow, the worst roll possible again. Hey, the best roll possible. Very good. Okay, cool. Chest is done. So let's see. Let's do, you know what? Let's go to our Death's Opus. Let's just buy that real quick. Get rid of Discord at this point. Death's Opus was over here. Let's do attack speed is the highest. I don't think that changes. Yeah, it doesn't change. Critical strike chance is the highest. That's just okay, so that doesn't matter. Deal no chaos. We'll spend a second here and we'll look at all of fortunes. That's actually not bad. Minus chaos res, I don't really care. Deal no fire damage. Ooh, sir. Ooh. I don't think we do that much fire. Let's see. If any fire. Oh, we do. We do a little. I mean, that's basically none. Let's check it. So again, we're gonna check this. Lightning modifiers have increased effect. Interesting. Doesn't. So we're gonna do. Copy that. We're gonna go to items. We're gonna paste. We're gonna add to build. We're gonna see if this changes 1.1 up to 1.165, 68. So basically the same thing. Basically the same thing. Not too bad though. Not too bad. 1.16. Let's see if there's any other crazy stuff. Projectile. Why did I say it like that? Projectile speed. 5% chance to do triple damage. Deal no cold damage. Feels bad. Deal no fire damage. These are really expensive though, aren't they? No. Minus 21 cold. Do I care? Let's see. I mean, probably. That's pretty big though. It's pretty big. I do wonder if this is going to actually show. No, it does not show. We probably won't do it because I just don't want to mess with our... I don't want to mess with our resists that much just because we're on a budget right now. Alright. Whatever. So let's just purchase this guy. Literally 65 chaos. Let's just make sure it's fine. Doesn't make it poop or anything. 1.17. Okay, it's literally the same thing. Buy this, not online. Feels bad. Damn. Let's buy this one for 70C. He's probably AFK. Doing the lightning. It feels bad. That one's poop. This one is interesting. Oh, he's here. There we go. 70 chaos. There you go. 70 chaos. Let's, you know what, actually, let's see if he has change. Whisper. Change for an X. And I like to do this because when purchasing a lot of items like this, you get to a point where you start purchasing gems. And once you start purchasing gems, a lot of those are like, you know, 10C, 20C, 30C, and you run out of your chaos really fast. And he doesn't. Feels bad. 50, 60, 70. Which is not a big deal. Not a big deal. But I do like to do that. Any items that are like 1 to 2x, I always ask if they have change so I can get a little bit extra chaos. All right, we got our weapon. Very good. What is next? I think that is all of our unique items. We do need, let's see, we got the Inspired Learning. Let's get a Lionized Fall. Taste of Hate, Dying Sun. Okay. Let's do those. Let's get the Dying Sun first. And let's see, less duration, charges per use, AoE is whatever. And probably just a cheap one, right? Maybe we can even get one with quality. I don't want 26 quality, I want 20. All right, like these, like 10C. Oh, that's perfect already. Gimme. Gimme. Really bad rolled. Maybe we'll hit it with a Divine. 13C. 15C. The reason I'm selecting these first is because that is a pretty good one. I probably wouldn't do that. Maybe I would actually. Oh, come on. The struggle. It is starting. Charges reach full is very good too. That one. Oh, there you go. Over 10C. I kind of want to do his for 15 actually. I want to do his for 15. So I don't have to roll because I only have 6 instilling orbs. Right. Okay. Now we're going to do Taste of Hate. Taste of... Oops. And I don't think this matters too much here. Physical from hits, take this one. I don't think it matters too much. Let's see. I guess it does. Oh, you know what? Check that. Yeah, it really doesn't. Nah, not a huge deal. So what I was checking there is gains 15% of extra physical damage. Basically, just if the highest roll was the best, it really doesn't make too much of a difference. So we're actually going to do physical damage from hits taken as cold damage. We're going to do that as the highest modifier. This one's already 20%, which is fantastic. Oh, it jumps up in price a lot, a lot. It is pretty important though, so I'm probably okay with paying about 30 chaos for it. Somebody. Oh, this one's good. This one's already charges are full. I'll join this guy unless this guy invites me. Come on, I want you. I choose you, Pikachu. Come on. Come on. Does not look like Pikachu chose me. Feels bad. All right, 30 I think for this guy. 35. Where's your stash, bro? 10. Run away. Evasive maneuver. Don't need any more. Sorry, mate. Perfect. This is a much better one than that other guy's. Feels good. Okay. Those are done. Do we check the Watcher's Eye? I mean, kind of. A lot of damage. Made no sense. Why did my damage go down? Oh, there we go. I'm confused. Okay. Have the Lion Ice fall. Let's check that. I actually want to see. Probably gonna be expensive, so probably not gonna buy this. Lion Ice fall. Corrupted blood cannot be inflicted. This is gonna be expensive. 7x, not happening. We could do, you know what we could do? Okay, so 14C. Effect of non-curse. Non-curse. No? Did that not roll on there? Ooh, I like that one. Avoid being chilled, avoid being frozen. Maimed. More cannot be poisoned. Whatever. Probably doesn't even matter, but I'm just gonna buy this one. Or I'm not gonna buy it. Very good. 15C, avoid being shocked. Avoid being ignited. Do that one. There are so many of these. Cannot be silenced. I feel like I cannot be hindered. I might get that. Avoid being stunned. Actually not bad. Avoid bleeding. That's not bad either. What was this one? This one was... This guy was avoid stun. Yeah, when I was Enchant. Attack speed if you... Avoid bleeding. Like that is probably... Oh no, what do we do? Avoid bleeding or avoid stun? To avoid bleeding. And he wants how much? 15 houses. We're getting low on chaos. We're gonna have to convert here soon. Okay, let's look at the next item while we wait for this guy. Let's see. So we got those two. We got the Inspire. We got the Lioness Fall. Watcher's Eye. Oh boy. Oh boy. How far down did I scroll? Good lord. Okay. Affected by hatred. Oh, can't spell. Hatred. Critical strike chance while affected by hatred. B. Since I don't have, or because I don't have, affected by enfeeble. Counts. 100% crit chance. But am I gonna be at 100%? That's the question. Oh, that guy's taking forever. Alright. Let's do count. Just look individually. Affected by, we could do, let's do the hatred one again. This one was the cold. There's also cold damage penetrates, which is pretty good. 2x for this. If there's anything good in here. Dude is still in the map. Holy hell, dude. Waiting in your hideout. Come on. Precision. Tax me off it. A mirror. Okie dokie. You know what let's do? Let's show you guys how to do this. Okay, so down at the very bottom of any of your searches, you can actually do buyout price. We're gonna do a max buyout price of 2 exalts. Now I shouldn't get anything higher than 2 exalts. Now let's see if there's any other good stuff. Pride, Fire, Malevolence, Vitality. Pretty poop so far. What can you expect? When you're on a budget. Alright, none of these are good. Haste. Wow, it's a miracle. He's back. Back. Okay, and this one is going in here for all this junk. All right. Back to the Watcher's Eye. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get any of these. Purity, yeah, no. I think we're just gonna have to get a basic one. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I don't want to take too much time up doing this. It is pretty good though for you guys to take some time and really look into these, because they can be pretty good. And occasionally you can kind of snipe one too that's like really solid for your build, that's maybe underpriced. Alright, whatever. Let's just go up the top. 2x, 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 2x. There we go. 4% life. 5% life. Okay. Sir, please. Want to buy your goods. 1.515. Where's the next two? That's a 4%. Looks like this guy does not want to sell. Here's another 1 exalt sale. Let's do that one. 1x, but 4% life feels bad. There we go. This guy wants to buy, wants to sell. Definitely think we're gonna hit our budget though, which is pretty cool. Might have some left over to do stuff with. Okay. I don't know where I was gonna put this. Probably just put it here for now. All right. I think what we want to do now. So another tip is before I start kind of gearing out my rare items with all my resistances, I'm actually going to purchase my cluster jewels first. The reason that we're going to do that, let's fix this first actually. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. And then I have one somewhere. Oh, I did that. Okay. And the reason I'm doing this is because sometimes you can get like he has right there, chaos resistance, or you might get like fire resistance, something like that, right? So it's better to do that first before you start getting all of your resistances. And another thing to do would be, yeah, like this one. So 15 all elemental resistance. Let's make sure we go pick that up first, so we can have a better idea of our resistance. I don't think that's probably it. Let's see. Probably it. Okay. Now I do not have regret orbs. I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I close enough? Actually, I'm 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. I don't know. Guess we're gonna get rid of all this right here. 1, 2, 3. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna do all resistances. Oh, I already have that somewhere. Where do I have that? Right here, probably. Yep. She does not have. Okay, which is fine. Not a big deal. Okay, so we do have that. So now we have all of our resistances on the tree. Very good. Now we need to just buy our clusters. So let's buy our clusters. Let's do our largest first. And it looks like he got martial prowess. Okay, and he got Feed the Fury for attack damage, leeches life. Right, so prowess, Feed the Fury, drive. Prowess, Feed the Fury, and drive. Prowess, Feed the Fury, and drive. Oops. Prowess. Feed the Fury, drive. Nope, drive. Spelling's hard, by the way, guys. And then, okay, so here's another tip. You can do adds, and then number, and then scroll to the bottom, and then it's the enchant passive skills, and we can do up to 9. Well, no, you have to do 8 for this one. But point being that you can do, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 there, and you can do minimum. Like if we only want 8, right, we could do that. So this is only going to show me 8s. Wow. Not right, is it? 1 chaos. Okay, so let's try and get one with some resistances if we can. 50 chaos, we definitely should be able to. These seem relatively cheap. This one. And again, I clicked that. Oh, it's the only one. Only gonna give me 2. So one thing to note is, so 2, right? So then there's 3, so there's fire, cold, and lightning, right? So this technically gives me 6 resistances. What we could do is I'm gonna click this to make I'm gonna see the expensive ones first, and I'm gonna go down and find if there's like an expensive one that has fire, lightning, or cold, but it's like really high. So here's like lightning. The highest is 3, so I obviously don't want that. Looks like there's just not many good ones in here. Okay, we'll just get this one. This guy might not be here. I'm fine with spending 1x on that. Hopefully he will at least be here. Sec, he says. Okay, very good. So we'll wait for him. And we will look at our next large. This one is, click, Blanketed, Doriani's Lesson, and Sadist. Blanketed, Lesson, Sadist. We're gonna do that adds thing again, because I only want 8s. Oh, sweet mother of God. We're gonna pass on that. Pass. Okay, so this is a good tip though. So what we can do is, let's see which ones he used in his. He did not use Doriani's Lesson. Okay, so let's remove Doriani's Lesson. 1.5x. So it's, I mean, it's not too bad. 2x. Cold Lightning. This is actually not bad right there. 3 to. That's really good. So let's. Oh, 3x though. We jumped up a whole x. Yeah, let's just do this one. 2x. It's basically 11 instead of 5. I mean, it's quite a bit, but I'm not going to pay an X for that. Bugies, 2x. Getting down there, we're at 15. I think we've officially used half. Oh. Get me out of here. Get me out of here, dude. Oh no. Let's attack him with our bow. Go. Oh no, he left. I was gonna help him with my auto attack. X. There we go. Let's check in on this other guy that said Sec Legion ETA. Now we can move on to our small or our mediums. Pressure points, quick getaway. We need 2 of these. Pressure points, getaway, 2 of these. Oh, nope, you know what? Go back. Back. There we go. Gotta open up a new pressure points. Quick getaway. Adds. On the mediums, you can do 5, and it'd actually be the same as a 4. So 4 and 5 is actually the exact same. Let's see if we can get some resistance here. 4 cold. It's not bad. Oh, this is not bad. 5 and 3. I'll take that probably. Let's do that one. Oops. Just for a sec. How much we're paying this guy? Prickle 1x. So clusters are a little bit more expensive for sure. They're usually you're gonna pay somewhere between 1, 2x for most clusters. Okay. Good, so we got both of our larges. Per invite ready. Ready now. Oh, he's not logged in. What? That was weird. How much are we paying this guy? We're paying him 90 chaoses. Okay, so we're gonna attempt the change for 1x out of C. Okay, very good. Always just make sure you do some quick math and make sure that they're not skamazing you though. Good there. Okay. I need one more of these now. We can get another one. 2 crit multi. That's pretty, whatever. 2 elemental resist though. Come on, 5 lightning for 100 C. 2 cold. Probably that crit multi one, right? X. Get out of here. I'm gonna do this one right here. Get out of here with that nonsense. Alright, come on. 91. What's the next one? This one down here. Overshock and Storm Rider. Overshock. Storm Rider. Oop. One word. Weird. Adds 5. Go. This dude I want to sell. Whisper selling question mark. Alright, now we look at these. These are a little bit cheaper, it looks like. See if we can get a good one. Oh, never mind. We already jumped up by a lot. Those got expensive real quick. Lightning for 100C. Nah, that's 25C. We'll be alright. Looks like that other guy's not selling. Feels bad. 25 chaos. 5. So we're gonna go back. We gotta get a different one of these. Sucks. 1x actually. Maybe I'll do that one. Okay, nice. So we got that one for cheap. This guy 1x. This is the boring part of making a new making a new build. Lots and lots of trading. I'm sure you guys are thrilled watching this. Okay. Great, we're good on our clusters now. Very good. Cool beans. We gotta remove all of this over here. So let's actually go buy some regrets. We're gonna do regret. We're gonna do chaos, but I actually don't have chaos. We're gonna set a minimum. So when you buy in the bulk trade over here, if you guys don't know, so basically, you know, currency, we want regrets, we have chaos, right? You can come down here to the bottom here and you can set minimum stock. Like I want to do that's at least got like, you know, 80. Because remember, you need 40 to reset your Ascendancy if you need to do that. Just keep that in mind when you're resetting stuff. Okay, so 151. This I can do. Let's see. 40C for, oh, there you go. We're gonna have to ask him for change though. Change for 1x. Come on now. No, he says. Rude. Rude. Down to 11. Alright, I guess let's just hope this guy gives. Okay, cool. Doesn't seem right at all. Yeah, that's not right. Sir? And there's a good reason why you should always make sure you check before you hit accept. He was way off. I'm even gonna give him a little bit of discount too. Actually 105, see, but there we go. 4080, 102. Thank you. All right. Very good, very good, very good. We're getting there. We're getting there, dudes. Let's use a bunch of these. Let's click as fast as possible. Okay. All right, we got to refund all of this here from my last build, which I don't even know what it was at this point. I'll get that. We get these life notes. He does. 2, 3. Let's fill in all of our clusters first. So the shitty part about these, right? That 15 Exalt one, you would only spend 5 points. But now to get this, I had to spend 7 points. So it definitely sucks. I'm gonna have to find 2 points to remove somewhere else. Or obviously just level up twice, but feels bad. But when you're on a budget, you gotta do what you gotta do. So these we definitely Storm Rider. Overshock is huge. That throw in our Watcher's Eye right there. Okay. Good for now. Yeah, I don't think he did that, did he? No, he didn't do those. Let's refund these. Did do these. Did these. And what else do we not do? All of this. Why can I not click it? Refund? He didn't do any of that. Interesting. Let's take all of this away. 11 points. Oh, we gotta click that too. Good thing we did that. Then we gotta figure out, or not figure out, we gotta get our element resist there. So well, it brings us up to already at 53 fire round? No, that's suppress spell damage prevention. Can't read. And I think that's all from Raider, which we're not gonna have here soon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't think, oh, he did do the accuracy. Well, let's do the accuracy then. I think he did the accuracy. I wonder if he did that for precision. Yeah. Which I don't know if we did. Did we do precision? Maybe we did. We did. Okay. Precision. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can remove these two. I don't think he had those. Nope. Okay. What else? Let's go ahead and just kind of get our tree situated here. 100% effective on your body armor. Sure. That's pretty good. He did not need the... There's a lot of int. Getting that somewhere else, I guess. Let's go up here. 1, 2, 3, 5. Probably doesn't have a lot of that right there. Definitely doesn't have this or this. Wonder if he has that. Nope, doesn't have that either. How are you getting mana back then if he doesn't have that? Oh, maybe from this. Yeah, there we go. That's how he's getting it from. Whoa, it's like bugged. All right, very good. Very good. What is this? I don't think we do that, right? Nope. What else? I think we're pretty close here. 11 points left. This whole wheel. Holy. What did he get? Movement speed while phasing. Yeah, it's definitely very good. Phasing on kill for this build is really good. Because there's so many mobs, you're basically gonna always be phasing, which is pretty solid. 1 point left over though. It's interesting. $93. There's gotta be some other stuff that I messed up, right? Let's see here. So I'm now showing you guys kind of what most people have to do, especially when they're, you know, setting up new builds. I mean, this is what I'm sure you guys do for my build, so it's kind of like I'm on the other side now, huh? Which is pretty fun. I feel like I'm missing points somewhere. Where am I missing them? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. At 116, but I had to do that different. Maybe that's what I did. Probably what I did. Definitely can remove this. I could probably remove that. Let's take that out and let's remove this. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2. Okay. Right. Yeah, and then the next point would go there. Close enough, close enough. Let's make a new tab here. Oh, look, my determinations. Let's call it lightning arrow. Oops. Lightning arrow guide. Sure. All right, now we can finally get our rare pieces here. So we got to get boots, we got to get a ring, and some quiver. So let's look at his gear and let's take a look and see which one has the most resists on it. And we'll get that one first. Probably the boots. Yeah, I'm thinking the boots because I'm not gonna get elusive like he had. Okay. Did the quiver have any? Yeah, it has one. All right. Let's get some boots. So we're gonna do move speed. We're gonna do 30. We're gonna do life. We're actually only gonna do 60. I usually do 70, but we're on a budget here. And I definitely want a lot of resistances total. So for resistances, you're actually gonna type total elemental, and it'll be this one right here, total elemental. I'm gonna pick like, I'm literally gonna do like 100. We're gonna go big here. And we're gonna do evasion. I definitely want an evasion pair, so we're gonna have minimum there. Okay, so let's go ahead and search. 38C. Now I do wonder if we can get one with the enchant, a good enchant though. So let's do attack speed if you. No, what is his? What, I can't remember what it's called. Cast speed if you've killed recently. Cast speed if you've killed. Okay, and it's 16. 1.8. I mean, it's not bad. 101, 111 for this pair. 115 for this pair. 117 for this pair. And we can, so I like doing this too. I like having ones that have an open suffix because then you can kind of craft what you need. I always try and look for that. So maybe this pair right here, actually. Let's see where we're at with our currency here. We're at 11. So if we do 2, 2, 2, 2, so 2, 4, 6, 8, that leaves us with 3. So 3x, and then basically an x in chaos. That's 4. That leaves us about 4x for gems. Okay, so we have a 2x budget for each of these items. Let's do that. So I'm actually good with these. Let's see. I think I already had a lot of fire too. Defense. Oh no, I don't. I have a lot of anything. I'm shortest on cold though. Okay, I'm good with these. Let's see if we can buy these. 2x budget on the boots, the second ring, amulet. Okay, so remember, we're gonna do this tip because it says 0.8. Let's make sure we get the right 0.8. We're gonna click this up here. 0.8 is 116 chaos. We're actually just gonna ask him change for 2x. That would make my life a lot easier and get me some extra chaos so that once we start buying some gems, better spot. He says yes. Let's make sure he does the right thing. It'll be 0.2, so it's 29 chaos is what he owes me. Nope. Go. What do you know? What do you know? Okay. Very good. Got some solid boots there, and it has a nice enchant on it too. 16% increased attack speed. Very good. Those are actually pretty good boots. Okay, so let's do... So where are we at? We have the most lightning, so we have the least fire. And it doesn't matter exactly, and I want to preface this, right? When you're getting your resist kind of figured out, if you guys are comfortable using the TFT Discord, you can purchase stuff like, let's say I have 40 more lightning res and I need 40 fire res. You can actually change these boots through TFT, the TFT Discord. You could pay somebody like 10 chaos and have them do change lightning to fire, and it'll change that lightning res to fire res. So just kind of keep that in mind if you're ever looking for gear and it's like, you know, it's the wrong resistance on a great piece. Just know that you can change that with the TFT Discord using harvest crafting, or if you have that craft yourself, you could do that as well. All right, we're gonna do an amulet here. Now for this amulet, Dex int base, so we're gonna do a turquoise base. How the hell do you spell that? T-U-R. Okay. All right. Now, what do we want on here? We got to go the cheap version. So let's see. We definitely want life. We do need strength. Life. Do we need strength though? Let's see. How much strength do we have right now? We have 77. That's pretty bad. We need 109. So we need 32 strength. Strength 32. Math. I hope I just mathed that right. We'll see. Okay, and then amulet. So I mean, just one resistance. So we do like that increased elemental damage with attacks. The multi is good. You know what we could do? We could do this. We could do. I'll show you guys this. We'll do that count again. And we're going to do 2 this time, and we're going to do attack, what is it called? Increase elemental damage with attack skills. So let's do with attack skills. Increased elemental damage with attack skills. Let's do like 30. And then we'll do something like at fire. Let's do like cold damage to attacks. Cold damage to attacks. Let's do the multi. Global critical strike multiplier. Do like 25. Let's just see what happens with that. Oh, here we go. Oh, 10x feels bad. No wonder, dude. No resistance. It's the strength that's probably throwing it. And I guess technically we don't need that much dexterity since we're not dex stacking with the bow, right? You could get the strength on the ring too. Might be a little bit easier. Let's just remove the strength here. See what happens. Could do this one for sure. Oh, that's really bad. It's really bad. This one's not bad. 15k, let's do. I really want the wed though. Like this one maybe. No. All of these are so bad, honestly. Let's see, I mean this one. No. What's that? That's a suffix. No wed. Where's the wed? You mean the wed? Alright, this one. But it has no... I'm trying to find one with at least some resistances on there. This one's interesting. Only it's got the 12. This one 20x. Holy 40x. 10x. There's that one that we saw earlier. Here's this one 4x. No, we said 2x budget. 2x budget. $12, $12, $12, 36. What about this guy? Maybe just do that one up there with the 12. This guy. Oh, it's 5. I didn't even see it was 5x. Here, we gotta do this. Remember to do the search listed items. 2x. We've been looking at way too expensive stuff. Yeah, there's only 6 of these guys. I mean, multi super important, obviously. This one's not bad. It's got a tier 1 cold roll on it. Probably this, right? It's got to be this. Well, we're gonna put it in here and we're gonna test it. And we're gonna see which one's better. I'm gonna guarantee it's got to be this one. Oh, our strength is so low. Oh, it's because we don't have our belt in here. Let's plug in our own belt, actually. We're gonna, okay. So I showed you guys how to do copying it from the trade website, but if you can actually do it from your own gear, you're gonna hit Control C on your own items, and you can actually paste that into a POB. Control V to paste it. There you go. And I pasted it there. So we're actually pretty close here on our strength. What are we off? We're off 25. 25, which technically we could probably get in an abyssal, but I mean this one seems pretty good. Where is it? This guy seems pretty good. Not sure we can get better than that right now. Let's go ahead and buy this. AFK, no. I believe that you're still there and you just saw my message and you're like, yay, a sale. No. Feels bad. Guy's not too bad, I guess. Open suffix. It feels bad though. We're actually gonna wait on this because I want that guy to come back. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the quiver next. Okay, quiver. What kind of quiver did he have? He had probably a crit one, right? Let's see. Yep, so spike, point, arrow. And again, so I probably been breezing past this, but you can type in specific stuff in the top here. So we're gonna type in spike, spike point. Nope. I think it's got a thing in there. Spike point. And you can select that so that it only shows you spike point quivers. We're going to do life. We're going to do 80. What else you got? It's basically the same stuff, right? It's like weapon element. Oh my lord. Elemental damage with attack skills, probably. Yeah. 30. Let's do multi, probably. You have multi on yours. Yep. Crit multi with bows. That's interesting. Let's do a group. We'll do 1 multiplier or multiplier with bows. That's weird. I've never actually even seen that. 25, 25. That guy ever messing me back? Feels bad. You there, mate? Nope. Whoop. Sorry. Someone's in my door. All right. And then what else did he have on here? He had lots of resist, actually. Lots of resist. So total elemental resistances. So let's do like 70. It's gonna be expensive. You'll know fire damage. Hey, it's actually not bad, dude. On his, he had extra cold. Oh, like this one. Like this guy. This is actually not bad at all. Multi. That's not bad for 80 chaos. Go tag with just mana. Don't really need that. Chaos. That's a tier 2 roll on that. We got 83 res, which is pretty good actually. Try this. Come on. Come on. No. Feels bad. Oh no, 2 in a row that they're not responding. 2 in a row it looks like. Okay, well, this is not good. You there? That was definitely the best one. ADC. There's this guy. I mean, it's not bad. It just doesn't have the cold roll on there, which really sucks. Okay, let's go to the next one, I guess. Wait for both of those guys to come back. I think this one was going to be a ring. So we're going to do ring. You type that into the item category. Because we don't care what kind of ring it is, so we're going to do any ring. We're going to do total elemental resistances. We're going to do life. We're going to do 60. Again, I usually do 70 if it's like I'm spending a little bit more. Ring 2, what does he got on here? So he's got wed, increase elemental damage with attacks. Elemental damage with attack skills. 35 actually, let's do that. Lots of resists. This total elemental resists. And let's do count 1, 2, attack. Then we'll do like lightning or cold to attack. Okay. And then now we gotta filter this probably by a lot. Actually, let's go back on here and do the resists. Let's do like 100. Okay. expensive. A little expensive. Maybe like this guy. Maybe we just do, let's probably just get rid of this. Just do that. What does it go up to? It goes up to 50. Jeez. 2x. What else did it have? 111. I mean, it's pretty good. We get pretty expensive. Let's do the 2x thing again. 2 exalt. Like this. Let's see how much the most resists are. 138. 2x. Life. Damn, he wasted. Holy macaron. I put 19 life catalyst on there. Those are expensive. That's crazy. I would never do that. Got up to 65 life though. I mean, this one's not bad though, because it's also got the physical damage leeches life. It's got some dex on it. I do wonder, this one has strength. Actually, this would solve our strength problems. Physical damage, it doesn't help us. Got double fire and then cold. Crap. We do need fire the most. So actually, this would probably be pretty good. And we can reroll that a little bit as well. Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah, let's do it. Not bad for 2x. Wow, somebody actually responds. Let's match these other guys real quick. Still AFK, bad face. Still AFK, bad face. Gotta make him feel guilty. We just hit the 2-hour mark, boys. If you are still around, you're a freaking trooper. And I absolutely appreciate you guys hanging in if you actually have stayed in this long. Obviously, you guys are badasses. I'm not sure how well this video will do, to be honest, but I was gonna do this anyway, like create this character, make a guide on it. Oh no. Wait. Yeah, 2x. So I figured, hey, why not? I had a couple people suggest, hey, why don't you just make a full, a full video on you building a character so you can give some tips to people. So I thought that was certainly interesting. I just wonder if it's going to be too long and people are not going to like it. So you guys let me know what y'all think, if y'all like the concept or not. So okay, so we're almost to our res caps here. Almost. 113 strength. How much did we need? We needed 109, so we're good. Very nice. So we needed 122 intelligence, though. Holy butt cheeks. Let's take away our amulet here so we can see. Okay, so no, we need 111 intelligence. We need 111 intelligence. That's going to be 108. Oh, no. Oh, you know what? I think we're okay. With just that. Okay. So let's see. Okay, we need our amulet and our quiver, and those guys are not responding, which makes me super sad. Super duper sad. Let's get the second best one, I guess, then. Let's also look at our resists, see where we're at. I mean, we need basically everything. We definitely need a strong lightning and a strong cold. So you know what we could do? We could lower this. We could do 40. Jesus. This one's not bad. A lot of prod speed, which is kind of cool. And it's only 80 chaos. It's really not bad. Kind of the same as this one though. 66 alley. And this one only had 43. Because of the prod speed. Do I want prod speed? It's kind of cool. And I think I can get 43 lightning. That puts me at 90 something. I mean, I should do this one, but I mean, it's also 2x, so that's the budget. 4 to 99. S1. 41 compared to 2. It's about the same. Let's throw in this quiver and let's see what happens to the build. Weapon 2, like what does he have? Got the cold damage to attacks, which is probably it's actually about the same as what that quiver is. $2x. I mean, it would help. It would definitely help. Let's see how much of a difference it makes. 1.197. I mean, it's like 40,000. Yes. It just feels bad that you're spending that much extra. Don't think any of these other ones. This one's interesting. Nah, it doesn't have a thing on it, does it? This one had lightning. I wonder if we should get one that has cold. Let's do with attack skills. No. Cold damage to attacks with attack skills, I think. Oh, nope. It's just 2 attacks. Two attacks. Oops. There we go. Full damage to attacks. Any P1s? There is for 7x. For ADC. Oh, this one though. Oh. Okay, this one's pretty solid. Critical strike multi. He's also AFK, dude. Jesus. You guys are killing me right now. 7% chance to gain a frenzy charge. That's pretty solid. Yo, oh my god. This feels real bad right now. 3 people for big items have been AFK. Reduced attack speed, dudes. 28% reduced attack speed. Holy shit. I mean, this one's fine too. It's just, again, it's only 1 res. I was really hoping to get 2. Dude, come on, man. Why are you all AFK? Why are you all AFK though? This. This one's pretty good too. It's only 30 chaos. Yeah, maybe this one. See what the difference is. 1, 2, 3, 3. About 40,000 difference. Not bad. I mean, 30 chaos. And it's got extra res. Got a lot of fire and lightning, so that caps us on fire. And then lightning. I guess we could change a fire somewhere. Where though? Fire, that 36 fire there. This guy instead. Actually, this guy looks pretty good. Oh, that's the reduced attack speed. About this one. Little bit more, just barely though. I'd definitely rather get one with resistances. So like maybe this guy. That'll be 45 gold. That'll be cap me on that, and it'll cap me on that. It'll, when I say cap, it'll overcap me for like resists. For I'm sorry, for curse maps, like elemental weakness maps. And then on our amulet here, we'll just need one strong 40% plus. Let's just do that, whatever. 65C. If he's AFK too, I'm actually gonna lose my mind. Let's do the amulet again. Okay, he's not. Praise bejeebus. 5. Okay, let's see, where were we at here? One thing that we can change here is get rid of that. Do total elemental resistances 40. Nothing, holy. Okay. I'll take it. Good. Capped. Now we just need lightning. Oh, let's see. Let's get rid of that, I guess. Something's wrong here. Something is wrong. So we can't do this. Maybe that's what the problem is. Multiplier. Is it called something different? No, it's just global crit multi. Global crit multiplier. Thought it was one of those guys. Damn. All right. 4 results, dude. It's like, ugh, come on. They're so bad. These are so bad. Maybe this one. This one's actually not bad. I mean, it's not great, but whatever at the same time, right? 2x. I'm thinking we do this one. Yeah, let's actually do this one. This one's not bad. That was actually pretty good. All right, come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe it. I think that actually had the exact res that we need to. Lightning. Yep, it does. Oh my god, I don't even have to use TFT. Hell yeah. Okay. It's actually huge. Whispers of Doom. I do not want that, probably. Actually didn't even have anything anointed. That's weird. Okay, cool. That is all of our gear purchased. I mean, we still got to do flasks, but we'll figure that out here shortly. Let's make sure all of our defenses are good. Okay, we're overcapped on everything, including for curse maps. We're good to go there. I have this. Cannot be stunned if you've blocked, which is worthless, but cannot be frozen, which is pretty huge. Although I might want that one instead. Chance to avoid projectiles, probably. Never gonna be stationary. Probably want that one. Moving while bleeding doesn't cause you to take extra damage. Maybe the poison one though. Yeah, so I mean we'll have to see. I like the cannot be frozen because then I won't have to jack with that on my flasks. We'll just do that. I'm at 3,900 HP. I mean it's not terrible, but it's not great. But I'm fine with that. That's not too bad. Okay. Oh shit. I have a point here in intelligence. Not good. It brings me down to 82. Oh no. Oh no. What do I need intelligence even for? How did he have so much intelligence? Where did he get all of his intelligence? Right there. Very good. That's where it happened. Let's fix this. I'm gonna run out of stop with 51. No, let's keep. Dude. Okay. Well, shit. I mean, I could get. Let's see. I do have an abyss, so I could put a jewel in there with like intelligence. We could do just like a mega intelligence. I bet those are gonna be expensive. Intelligent. This. Oh, is it here? Abyss. Yeah, there we go. An item category, abyss jewel. And I literally just want the most intelligence possible. What is possible? 30 intelligence. 26 intelligence. I mean, that's plenty, I think, right? Wait, how much do I need? Take off my amulet. We need 111. We need 111. So I need 30? 29? I need 29? Oh my. Real life. I need 29? Possible. 30, but 3x, dude. Happening. It. So what is he? What? Let's see. Let's figure out what. Oh, he's also got the Enlightened 4. I need to move that down. Then we were gonna move down precision. Let's increase critical strikes. $991. $997. Oh, it's barely changing. Interesting. 7%. 6. I think 106 is fine. Let's see what 106 would give me. We are janking this up, boys. 106. 24? Yeah, 24. So I can do 24. I can do 26. Dex int. Strength int. Trying to see if there's any of these that are like down to 20. One has life too. I'll take it. I'll take it. Full damage to bow attacks. Garbage. Oh, he's not responding either. This got rough, boys. We thought we were doing good. And everybody stopped responding. Feels bad. This one, 20C. This guy wants. I guess that's fine. Let me see. I think his was actually more. 28 life. If this other guy message me, I'll take his. 2, 3. One, 2, 3. All right. Okay, we're good on int now. And that freed us up a point as well. Which, and that point is going to go here. Okay. My dog is not happy right now. All right. Let's see. I think we're actually looking good here to start. Go ahead and get our gems. Let's see what our helmet, weapon 1. So we need green, 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 red, blue. That's pretty easy. Green, 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 red, blue. Green, 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 red, blue. Okay, I say that and then it's like, hello. Green, 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 red, blue. Why is this so difficult? There we go. Okay. Let's do our helmet. Blue, 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 green. You know, it's already ready. Our gloves is green, 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 something. Oh. Okay, we don't have to do that there then. Let's see what else we can do. Red, red, green, green. Red, red, blue, blue. We could do the trick here. Let's do the trick. I bet it'll be, should I? Yeah, we're gonna have to do the trick. Okay, so here's another trick for you guys. If you have a corrupted item, obviously you can use the new currency, the tainted chromatic orbs, which is great. But it's completely random what you get on there. I mean, I guess we could try it. I need 3 greens. I just don't know if I'm gonna get 3 greens, and these are kind of expensive. They're 3k a pop, so I'm not gonna do that actually. I'm gonna do the trick. We're gonna do the trick, and I'll show you guys how to do it. So we're gonna do sockets. So we're gonna do 2 sockets, and then we're gonna do green. We're gonna do at least 2 greens. So it is 25 of these bad boys, but not too bad. And then we're gonna do sockets again, and we're gonna do 3 sockets, and we're gonna hope that we hit a red one here, because I think that's what it was, right? Let's just double check. Yeah, so it's red, red, green, green. Okay, so 3 sockets. Oh, sweet Jesus. How do you hit that? Oh my God. Help. There's red. Help. Oh, now we're short on that. Feels bad. So let's go buy some Val orbs real quick. It should be pretty easy. Maybe we can do like 30 Val orbs or something. We're gonna set our minimum down here to 30. And then we're gonna do, let's just do like 20C worth. Oh no, just broke my game. Fantastic. Okay, I don't think I even typed to him. He's not even online. Okay, that makes sense, because Path of Exile. 24. I don't really want to spend 30C. 20C, I guess. Oh, feels bad. That's 2 attempts. I guess we're gonna spend 30C. We are now on the journey of seeing who will actually respond to us. Bro, come on. Hello? Oh my lord. There we go. Okay, 30C. Come on. Okay, now to get back on the trick. Crafting bench. And we're gonna hope that we hit, oops, sockets 4. Please hit a red. No. One more try. Please hit a red. No. Are you serious right now? Please hit a red. Thank you. And then now you can do link. 4 linked sockets. There you go. We did it. Oh. Actually kind of expensive. That was about 30C, so we might have been able to do that, maybe, but still maybe it'll come out to about the same, honestly. So it's about the same. Okay, now we're gonna do, let's see, so that one's done. So now we're gonna do green, 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 whatever. That's probably pretty easy on these pairs. There you go. Green, 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 blue. Let's see. Let's see. Got the boots. Body armor is green, 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 red, red, blue. So with that, I bet we're gonna do red here. At least one red. We want what? We want 2 reds. Jesus. Okay, we're getting everything except what we want. Come on. Got that double blue. There we go. Okay. Very good. I think that's it for the links. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it for the links. All right, so now we're gonna buy gems. We're gonna buy gems. Sounds fun. Let's see how much currency we have left. We have 5 exalts and 74 chaos. So let's do our gems now. Let's actually, you know what? Let's do our flasks. Divine life flask, a diamond flask, and a quicksilver. Quicksilver flask of the owl. Okay, so another tip, you can actually type this in here. So Quicksilver flask of the owl, and you can do custom search. And that's gonna send me to, apparently there's none for sale. Fantastic. Okay, I guess we're not gonna do that. We're gonna just do Quicksilver here, quick. Nope. Quicksilver, oh, no. Maybe it's up here, Quicksilver flask. And we're going to select the mod that we want ourselves. So, effective curses on you during flask effect. Of curses on you during flask effect. Let's see. Goes up to 65. We obviously do not want that. Let's spend maybe like 20C tops. 20C. Now let's filter it. What can we get for that? 58. Charge recovery. We definitely want that one. Increase duration. When you deal a critical strike, that's pretty good. I'm good with that one for 20 chaos. Let's see what else. Oh, come on, people. Good lord. Charge recovery. Okay, there we go. He wants to sell. Miracle. Deal a critical strike. Okay, very good. So we did that flask. Diamond flask of the iguana. Taste of Hate, Dying Sun. I got both of those. I don't know if I want a Divine Life flask. I might just do. I don't even know if I have. Let's see. we're just going to use my own, and I'm going to pay for it out of my thing. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to purchase, let's just do, I don't know, 15C. Actually, it's pretty shitty. Let's just do 10C. I'll take 10C out of there that I'm paying myself. Okay, and then the last one was the Divine Life Flask, which I'm not going to do. I'm actually going to do, where was it? I saw it earlier. This one. I like using these life flasks. So we're going to do that one. These are literally like 1 chaos. I'm going to take that 1 chaos out. That there. All right, we're done with our flasks. Now we're going to do our gems. Let's see. Maybe I can, I'll do that. If I have some of my own, I'll just pay myself type of thing. Where's the gems? Where's my gems? Go. I'm not sure if I'm even really going to have any of what I need. The molten shell. I have molten shell? Probably not, right? No. He did have Mirage Archer. 8 lightning arrow. What do you know? Hatred. Steel skin. Hypothermia. Got hypothermia rolling. Auxiliary damage, added cold. There's added cold. Precision. Although we're probably not going to do that. We're probably going to just buy our own from the vendor. Gotta have that. Yep. Okay. Critical strike support. Hey. I was going to level that one up ourselves. We're not even going to pay us. Dash. Probably he has that. He does. Dash. Cast on Death, Second Wind. Hydrosphere, we do need that. I'm gonna already put that in there. Just a level 1 gem. I think he had a cast when damage taken setup. Let's see. Steel skin, cast when damage taken, 13. Okay, so I think we can go buy a couple gems here. We can buy the Divergent Bone Shell. That sounds expensive. Buy a steel skin, because we're gonna have to do that with this. Put that here, this here, and then what else did you have in there? You had Vol Haste, Blood Rage. I did have a Vol Haste. Gems. There's my haste. Blood Rage. I don't know if I have a Blood Rage. Let's see. Blood Rage I'll have to purchase. Blood Rage. Let's go check what the quality is for Blood Rage. 5% attack speed. We do want that. It looks like he can only get up to level 16. I don't know why, actually. We gotta go higher than that. Blood Rage. We're gonna do a 2020. 24 Chaos. Fine. Oops. 5K, 24 works for this guy. I'm about to run out. 24. We're almost there. We're getting so close. 24. Blood Rage. Okay. Did those. Okay, so yeah, we gotta go buy Cast on Death, and I'm not sure if I have a pool that I can buy for myself. I sold one like 2 hours ago. Feels bad. All right. Cast on Death. Okay. Second wind, dash, cast on death portal. I feel like I have a second wind somewhere. Second wind. Oop, there it was. Okay. Then I don't know if I have a portal. Portal. Oh, literally right in front of my face. Dash, second wind, portal, cast on death. Hey, there we go. Okay, cool. Let's see. We did Hydrosphere, Sniper's Mark. Hydrosphere level, or Hydrosphere 8. Why? Of Ent requirement. Gotcha. Okay, mine's only level 1, so we're fine there. Sniper's Mark, Creeping Frost. Let's do Bone Chill Divergent. Let's see how expensive that is. Seems expensive, just hearing it. Bone Chill. Divergent. 80. Ugh. No thanks. See what the regular one does. Chill duration on enemies. That's worthless. We're actually gonna do 54. Yeah. We're gonna do a level 21 Bone Chill with 0 quality, but that's gonna be relatively cheap, right? Yeah, 9C. Then. He's in a tropical island grinding away right now. I guess he does not want to join us. Let's see, what else do we need? We need Sniper's Mark. Yeah, Sniper's Mark quality is pretty big. Sniper. We're gonna definitely do a 2020 here. Oh, they're cheap too. Oh, okay. That makes... Okay. This is the wrong hideout. Let's see. You got change for 1x. I'm out of C. Let's see. Body armor's where this goes. See what the quality is for this. Just shock enemies. Not a big deal, but I mean, I'll fix that here shortly. He just says nope, I guess. Didn't even say anything, just left. Let's just go ahead and change 2 of our exalts to chaos. I want chaos. I have exalts. Go. 2. Now this one is where nobody responds. This is gonna take forever. Unless by some miracle we get lucky. Usually it's best, I feel, to just kind of scroll down a while. Oh, there we go. That's the strat, boys. You scroll down a while before you even start messaging people when you're trying to get exalts or chaos. Alright, what is this? 292, let's see. 100, 200, 92, very good. Okay. Now let's go back and buy our sniper's monk. Not online. Yeah, I see. What am I doing? I have chaos everywhere. Yo, this man came to me. What a bro. 25C, sniper's mark. Okay. Creeping frost. Let's see what the quality is on that. AoE, that's probably worth. Creeping frost. 32C. Almost done with the gems. And like I said, I'll pay myself for all those gems that I just yoinked from my own stash. To keep it fair and balanced. Sure. Sir. Bro, you're killing me right now. What is happening? Some people are so slow. Okay. What is it? Inspiration is probably. Inspiration quality is pretty big as well, so we're gonna. I think these are like 30C plus. I think, yeah. Pretty good. 28C. We're so close, I can taste it. Okay, 28. We gotta do our ores after this. I messed up. Okay. All of those are good. I think they increased critical strikes. They did not level up though. We have enough jewelers, so let's just go ahead and. Whoops. Okay, not jewelers, GCPs. Okay, let's see. We got Grace, Herald of Ice, Defiance Banner. Ooh, Enlighten 3. Oh no, have we made a grave mistake? We might have. How much currency do we have left? 3x? Oh no, boys. Oh no. Oh no. Please spare me. 2x. Oh, it's getting close. Getting close. Got like, after this we'll have like basically 2x left. X, Enlighten 3, very good. That's going there. Steel Skin needs to de-level. Probably just buy a level 1 from that, honestly, actually. Alright. Wait. Already did. Okay, Hatred, already that. I know that one's expensive, so let's just pay out that one. 60C, hope. Okay. Defiance Banner. Grace. What else? Precision, I had that. You know what, let's go buy a precision. So I'm gonna level it up from 1 so that I can time it perfectly with the attributes that I have for my build. Precision. Okay. I need Defiance Banner, Grace, and Herald Device. Yo, I might have a Grace. We'll see. Grace. No, I do. Nope, no Grace. We're not gonna buy level 21. Cheaping out here. We're cheaping out. Alright, 5 chaos. 5. Ooh, we're getting down there, boys. We're at 2x left. 2x left. Okay, Grace. Where's over here? Oh boy, 17 mana left over. Something is wrong, right? Hatred, Grace. Something's wrong. Something's gotta be wrong. Hatred, Vision, Grace, Herald Device, Defiance Banner, Enlighten. Vision has 100% mana reservation. I did do that too. Charisma, I have to Charisma. Do that, Precision, yeah. And I could do Grace reservation mana right there, but I shouldn't have to. I'm confused. Critical strikes, that's Culling Strike. Did not do that either. That's actually pretty big. I'm gonna get rid of this. Strikes of Culling Strike. I am confused. I actually have no clue what's happening. Why? Lighten 3. Hatred. Grace. Maybe he doesn't actually use Grace. Oh, he does. I mean, that's 2 5s. That's 2 50s. Hatred, Grace. I don't even have Herald Device. What is happening? Hatred, Grace, Precision. Yeah, something is jacked up right now. Haste. Oh, Haste. I have Haste on. Everything makes sense now. We're good. We're good. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Alright. Go get Defiance Banner. Defiance Banner. Problem solving, my friends. Is a skill required in Path of Exile. Need a PhD to do build making. PhD in Path of Exile. He wants 32 Chaoses. Where is your stash tab? 32. A 2020 Defiance Banner is pretty good, so it's worth it. And turn that on. Now we need Herald of Ice, which is also worth the 20. Herald Ice. They're only 10C, these are pretty cheap. More, no, wait. We are so very close. No? Okay. People. 6 people. 7 people. 8 people. 10C. Technically, I could do an anoint, but I do not know what to anoint. I'll have to look at that. He did not have an anoint on his, so we'll have to take a look and see which one would be the best for us. Go away. All right, there we go. Very good, very good, very good. I think we're set up, boys. I think we're set up. Oh, I almost left my own guild. That would be bad. Get me out of this party. Get me out. All right, now the most important step is turning on your MTX. Like, for sure, right? Let's see. What do we got to do? We're going to do this quick. Hood. Sure. And then this is actually the most important right here. Hold on. We got to take this stupid ass banner off. There we go. All right. Ooh, we can make a flag. Let's go. Actually, I like this one, Void Emperor. Very good. All right. Okay, so that is the full setup. Actually, I think we're missing, what, one jewel here that we could get. Let's see what he has for jewels. We got the Inspired, we got the Watchers. Oh, we didn't. Did we get a Watchers? I think we did get a Watchers, right? Yeah, we did. I think we paid like an extra 2 for it. So just multi in life is what he did. Multi in life. Let's do that. Global critical strike multiplier. Lightning skills have no. Global critical strike multiplier. All right, let's do his, I guess. Yeah, that's what it is. Multiplier with lightning skills. Multiplier with lightning skills. Maximum. This could be expensive, so we'll see. Yep. Let's do. Just do this. It's literally a chaos. Dude might not even message me. Not worth his time. Cold damage. That's actually not bad. Something like that. I'd rather do one of these. There you go. Wait, who the hell is this? Falcon and blue. 15 chaos. Very good. Wrong hideout. Cool. Down here. Now we're done. Party. Decline. Decline. All right. Very good. I think that's the full setup. So let's see. Let's make sure. No, decline. Did I turn on precision? I might not have turned precision on, right? No, I do have precision on. Okay. Yeah, I think that actually is. I have literally no skills. We can put portal on here. Not too bad. 4K life. Look at our evasion rating. We have 18,000 evasion. think, yeah, this has evasion on it. Oops. So it goes up to 20,000. Oh, you know what? We didn't do that, did we? We have uses when charger full, uses when charger full. We did not do this one yet. Which I'm probably not going to hit it in 6 tries. Use when you use a life flask, become poisoned, shocked. Use at the end of the flask block. Oh, feels bad. It's not a big deal. I'm actually gonna, yeah, I'm salty. I'm gonna do it. Let's get some instilling orbs real quick. I can't leave that. Where are you, instilling orbs? These are kind of annoying to use, to be honest, because it takes so many to like actually get what you want. And people make you buy in like just mega bulk. Like, dude, I don't need 120 of these things. And then no one responds either. Sick. 25, I guess. Hey, there we go. 22 CAs. 22. 20. App. Alright, we better hit it in this amount. Alright. This is the last step. And once we finish this, what we're going to do is run a map or two. That's actually not bad. We can do that one because we can put it right here. So you can either do that, right? So like use when you use adjacent flasks. So I literally just spent all that for nothing. But use when charges are full, use when charges are full. If you can't get it on the last one, you could just put it right here. And then use when charges are full here. And obviously your life flask you can't do. I might eventually get a divine life flask with bleed immunity on here. We'll see. I might not need it though, because we have steel skin with bleed immunity. We'll see. Okay, I think let's just double check everything. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do that next. So let's do this next. Let's go do our lab. So let's go straight over there. So like I said earlier, we're gonna go to the normal lab. Actually, we are not going to do a crazy lab. One, because we are relatively weak for this build, but even if your build can do it, honestly don't suggest going to the Eternal Lab unless I guess you really want to get some like enchant for, you know, your gloves or your boots or something like that. But you're just going to be able to do this labyrinth so much faster. I would just suggest doing this one. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's run it. Let's hope that we don't do ZDPS. And then after that, we will run a map to see if the build is going all right. And then from there, we might call it. As long as the build works, I'm happy. If the build doesn't work, I'm gonna be very sad. So pro tip with this one, it's the first one on this one is always in the top right. It's actually a lot, I would say like most rooms that you're gonna go to in the lab is always top right. Most of the times it's always top right. As some of you might know, lab is my favorite part of the game. And by that, I mean, I absolutely hate this shit. You know? But what can you do? UGG does not want to remove it. So, we suffer. We shall suffer as we do. I'm so fast. I'm Speedy Boy. Speedy Boy. See if our top right, oh, there it is again, Aspirin's Trial. This is why I just like this one, it's just so much better. Like we're already at the second boss here. I don't see any point to do the longer one. This looks like a complicated build, by the way. Like 2 buttons. Ooh, almost got slam jammed there, dudes. That would be really embarrassing if I died to a normal lab. That would not be good. But yeah, we basically did the build in our 34-35 Exalt budget, which I'm pretty happy with. I think the only thing we got to the very end there and we had to skimp on some gems, I think, which not too big of a deal, honestly. Is that hurting me? Yeah, it's not too bad. But wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Obviously, you know, you have the start of your build, and as you play it and you make more currency, you know, you upgrade your build over time. Go top right again. Let's continue the top right trend, eh? Where are you, aspirant trial? You can also check this, so this is correct. So you can check your current location, and you can see that this next one goes right here. So we know that we are going the right way. Let's try top right again. And nope, not it. Nope. Try top middle maybe. Oh, Aspirant's trial. All right. Steel scan, I think we got to figure out how high we're going to level this. 40 to 16. He died. All right, so at this point, now we can go in, another treasure key. Now we can go in and use all of our regret orbs. Again, make sure you have 40 before you do this. You do not want to get to the very end and not have enough regret orbs. That would be like actually tragic. And then you go over here and then you click the divine font, and that's how you can change it. So we're gonna go Deadeye. I'm pretty sure I remember what we're doing, but let's just check real quick. Okay, we're gonna get that because we do have Sniper's Mark. We're gonna Gathering Winds and 2 additional. Very good. Focal Point, Gathering Winds. We're gonna get Chain and 2 additional Proj. Very good. We're not getting Far Shot with this. I do like the Focal Point because we do have Sniper's Mark on our Enchant. Pretty nice. All right, we're Deadeye now. So technically, we are full build. It only took 3 hours. I think we like just crossed the 3-hour mark. So let's go into a map and let's test it out. Let's do like a, I'm not gonna do like a super juice map. Maybe I'll make a part 2 of this and we can do like, you know, picking up right after this type of thing. I do want to do a map though. So let's do like a, I don't know, tier 16 of some sort. We can do a fields, I guess. Not a good boss for this build, but you don't really do bosses on a character like this. Looks fine. Do one more. 40% Ellie res. Sure, I guess. Why not? Let's do. We can juice it up like just a little bit. We won't go crazy here, but like let's juice it up. Just itty bitty tiny little bit. We're in Glen, right? Yeah, we're in Glen. We can do a Polished Abyss. We'll do like one of these. We'll do a Legion. This build's really good at Legion. Do one more. Let's just do like a random Elder or something. All right. I guess we can do a few like small sextons as well. We can do like some primes or something. Area contains June. Pack size, there we go. Sure. A reroll June, feels bad. Sure. All right. Cool. We'll do Beyond. I'm not gonna do Alva. Ooh, we stored up 28 Alvas, boys. All right. Beyond. And let's do, I don't know. Sure. Actually, we can do this. If we get like a a big map or something within this, then we'll run it. All right, what do you guys think? Is the build gonna absolutely fail, or are we gonna actually do at least a little bit of damage? We're like mega squish with this build, so. No headhunter either. I actually don't know if we solved corrupting blood. Can't remember if we did or not. Yeah, so this build is not good at, what's it called? Bosses. But why am I stuck right now? I need to get my, what's it called? I'm so scared to do it right now. I need to get my Vol Haste on my bar. I need my Vol Haste, boys. I need it. Oh, no, boss, run. I can definitely feel the only having one, what's it called, inspired learning. Oh, bleed. That's what that was. I gotta solve the bleed. We'll do that later, but I'm pretty sure I just died to bleed. Pretty sure. Okay, we need to get our bar here fixed. We need blood rage, and we need Vol Haste. I stepped into that map a little too quick, I think. Steel skin. Okay. There we go. Now we're a little bit better. We were missing a lot of damage not having that. Yo, he just ripped me, dude. All right, let's go the other way this time, man. All right, we're good. Yeah, by the way, this build is not, this content is not what I'm supposed to be doing with this build. I'm just testing it out right now. This build is specifically for like mid-tier delirium farming. Yellow tier. And then once you get the headhunter, it's at that point where you can kind of change over. Oh, yo, okay. Oh my god, it's gotta be corrupting blood, right? It's gotta be corrupting blood. So maybe I do need a corrupting blood flask. I don't think I have one in my stash. Let's check. Let's check. My guess is that I don't. I don't even know if I have a divine life flask. Okay, so I do have a divine life flask at least. So let's roll this. Hey, that was actually perfect. Okay. Grants immunity to bleeding for 13 seconds if used while bleeding. All right, very good. And it should be up like 24/7. That's pretty good. All right, round 3. If you haven't noticed, this is exactly why we do cast on Death Portal with this build. Oh boy, I juiced this map. Oh, too much juice, I think. Too much juice for a tier 16 for this build. Not what it was designed for. It's doing fine though, to be honest. The damage is good, that's just the survivability is not really there. Okay, I just saved myself. Corrupting blood flask saved me right there. I could tell that I was taking it. Taking lots of damages. Does anybody actually do those trials anymore? I don't think there's a reason to do them, right? There's like literally no reason to do them, right? Corrupting blood. Oh, what the hell was that? I don't know what that is, actually. Like a, oh god, boss. No, boss. They're so scary. Killed the boss. Kill it. Oh, I think I actually killed it. Oh, no. Didn't kill that one, though. There's another one, dude. Okay, Beyond was not was not a good choice. I'm pretty sure Beyond is what killed me every single time. It's the Beyond bosses that bleed is what killed me the first like 3 times. I actually got that one. Definitely getting the flask helped a lot. And then my first death was just me being a nub. I didn't even have my bars set up. Make sure you do that. Pro tip, right? Actually set up your bars when you go into a map. Imagine that. Oh my lord. I remember this place. That was death over there. This is pure death. If they hit me at all, like, I'm dead. Oh, this is stressful, dude. Oh. But this, I mean, this is realistic though, like 30x for this build, you know what I mean? Like, you see all these builds people are playing and they're like, whoa, dude, my build's crazy. And it's like, yeah, you got a headhunter. Of course it's crazy. But I mean, this is what it looks like if you're on a juicer. Oh god. If you make a juicer character without headhunter, this is what you're looking like. Ow. So that was something that was not corrupting blood. Wonder what that was. Was it a cold or was that me that dealt with that creeping frost right there? Not sure. But yeah, if you're looking to, so like this build specifically, if you're looking to play this build, I would suggest leveling up to a certain level prior to switching to it. Like, it's pretty rough. Like, if I was leveling up this build or like league starting with this build, I would not do this setup. Like, this setup is a pure juicer. Yo, that one's juicy, dude. That one's juicy. All right, I think we can go back into the map one last time, our last portal. But I think we got pretty much everything. Not looted, but we killed everything except this entire pack right here. Oh, I do want that tropical island not in. And I won't loot all this. I won't make you guys sit through that. But I mean, the main point of this video was for sure, I know it's a super long one, and I'm not sure, you know, if a lot of people will like it because of that. But the main point of me wanting to do this was definitely to, you know, show you guys just the full process, right? Of what it really looks like doing a full build, you know, from scratch. Obviously, this isn't, you know, the content that you would be doing if you did a build. You'd be doing something probably completely differently. You'd probably have a completely different build, all that stuff. Like I said, this isn't a guide for this build itself. This is more of a guide for how to sit down, look at a POB, plan out how to, you know, purchase all your gear, how to equip it all, and, you know, get all your resists and your defenses set up, get your tree set up, get your mediums, your larges, and all your cluster set up, all that stuff. Because you're gonna do it all the time, right? You know, a lot of the experienced players, they do this like it's the back of their hand, like it's just second nature to them, like including myself. I think a lot of the stuff I had to kind of slow down I think, what did I do that? And I think I did it in 3 hours to get this build fully up and running from absolute scratch. I probably could have done it in like 2 hours if I wasn't talking, maybe 2.5, somewhere in there. But a lot of newer people, you know, they've never either done this before, they're just not used to it. Maybe they've done it a few times, but there's a ton of stuff that you can do within this process to, one, both save currency, and two, just make a better character. And I think it's good to see. I've actually never seen a video, maybe there is, I'm sure there is, but I've never seen a guide out there, you know, that shows you from start to finish, here's how you build a character, and show tips along the way, you know, to some of those newer or more casual people. And I hope you guys did get something out of it. Like I said, this is a long video. This is like probably 3.5 hours long. I feel so bad for you guys. I keep saying that because it's such a long video. I'm used to making like, you know, 30-40 minute videos. But I hope you guys did get something out of it. If you did, let me know in the comment section. This probably wasn't the best, you know, build to showcase with this, because it's like a mega squishy build. And maybe in the future I could do a different build that's more like, and maybe we could even do that, guys. Well, like, what kind of build would you like to see? Would you guys like to see like if I were to do this again, right? If I were to take another 2 to 2.5 hours, do a full, you know, 0 to complete build, is there a certain character or certain, you know, build that you guys would want to see me do that on? And then maybe even content, like, because that wasn't my plan initially, was to show you guys the content that this is going to do. Like, that's almost a whole nother setup. Maybe that's another video too, like, you know, starting a new farming strategy from scratch. That could be a cool video, you know, buying sextants, buying the watchstones, setting all that up. That could be a pretty cool video. Yeah, I don't know, lots of ideas in this one, lots of new stuff for me with this build. I'm sorry, with this guide in general. Not sure if I'm going to do any more. It's really up to you guys. If you guys think this was too long, too crazy, not that helpful, I won't do any more. But if you guys did like it, maybe I will consider doing it more in the future. So you guys definitely let me know, because I am lost without you guys. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys. And for every one of you that stayed this long in the comments, type something in chat. Say like, I stayed. And I don't know, I'll give you some virtual cookie or something because you're a badass, something like that. All right, guys, that's all I got on this one. I appreciate you guys hanging out. And I've got a couple more guides coming out. I've got a couple more. I'm probably gonna, like, you know, fine tune this one a little bit more for sure. I'm gonna do the actual content for this build that it was designed to be actually doing, farming the simulacrum splinters. So I'll probably make a guide on both this build and also that strategy. So that'll be coming out here pretty soon. And I also have like fully mega min-maxed my skeleton mage build. It's now doing 33 million DPS. Without Vol Skellies, without like all your anime guardian setup. It's like mega DPS. It's some of the highest DPS out there that I have seen on any builds. I put another 150 exalts into the build and it's doing really, really well. I'm killing like wave 30 Kosises in like 3 or 4 seconds now. Really, really solid. So if you're interested in that one, definitely check back for that as well. All right, guys, that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.